Episode 318, dude. We're back.
Wow.
Absolutely glorious weekend.
Damn, back in the studio.
That's how we do.
How long has it been?
Oh,
2
since
weeks.
we've been in it's been 2 weeks,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, the question is, we're right back in the studio after recording a live podcast, throwing it up on the Patreon. So
Yeah,
people are happy right now with the amount of content they're getting.
that's good.
Yeah.
It's important. And today we're joined live with a good friend of ours, Nate Marshall.
How's it going? What's
Good.
up, y'all?
What's up, dude?
I'll be interested to see how you conduct yourself throughout this.
Yeah, I don't like that that's your plan is to just analyze me. That's your whole thing. You twist.
No. You came in hot. Right away you came in hot.
But you know what it was? 'Cause I thought y'all were.
He always, dude. Anytime anytime Lemaire's being Mr. Cool, I call Nate
True.
to make fun of Lemaire. And every time Nate's like, "Are you guys fucking with me?"
No, but
Yeah, he's crazy.
I legitimately thought y'all were fucking with me. I got here and I called you, and it's like it said on my phone, call forwarded after like 2 rings. So I thought you just saw it and was like, "Fuck you."
So he dickheaded your call.
Yeah,
No, I actually did not.
High chance he did.
I felt the exact same way. I was like, definitely dickheaded my call. Then I called the mayor, and his phone seemed like it was in do not disturb mode. So I was like,
Do you think
they
Lemaire
had
dickheaded you?
that's what I thought was happening.
Ooh.
I called like 3
All right,
times.
so he called. My phone was just on the other side of the couch.
Gotcha.
Didn't see he was calling.
It said
and so-
said call forwarded like after a couple rings.
Yeah, I think that means it's just going to voicemail. I could be wrong, but
I don't.
he immediately went to, "This was a prank to get me down here." He was like, they're inside watching me laughing
I was
drove
scared.
to Philadelphia. He thought that was the prank we pulled on. Was just to
I
trick
thought
him.
you were getting pumped.
He thought he got pumped.
I did. I really did.
His guard is always up and it's too intense. And then he walks straight in, immediately stands in front of the TV. I'm playing Battlefield. He just walks in and is like, "You suck at this." It was the first thing he said.
I wasn't wrong.
I was smiling when he walked in. He's like, "What are you fucking laughing at? My fucking jeans?" No, what are you talking about? It's like I do with Nate. You just smile at him. He just tells you his insecurity. It's like, what do you think's funny? These fucking jeans I'm wearing? My gay-ass jeans? Is that what you're laughing at? It's like, I'm happy to see it.
What's up with your jeans? What do you got going on?
Nah, they just ripped jeans.
Got you.
It's just shade. I just
True.
knew what I was.
Every
walking.
time he wears that, I've seen that hoodie on him before. It makes me laugh because he looks like that bear. He looks like that teddy bear.
This is a handsome bear.
I get it. But his guard was up right away. He just has been talking shit. He talks shit.
That piques your interest, though.
Yeah, it's
You
fun.
start detecting. That's blood in the water.
I mean, if I'm not wrong, if somebody comes in hot,
yeah.
it's fair game, dude. Normally, I'm like mean to somebody for no reason. But with Nate, it's always...
You're never not.
I'm always nice to you. This is crazy. Crazy. Lemaire.
I want to disagree, but I don't have solid proof on the top, like right at the top of my head. So I think you might be right. I might be wrong.
I even defended you that time you beat up that special needs.
I was wondering how long that was going to take before you got it.
It's like my favorite story.
What happened?
An open mic, and when Nate started in Lancaster and with Lemaire and me.
Yeah.
And Nate beat up a special needs guy at an open mic once.
I did not beat.
How-
He wasn't actually special. I mean, I don't know. He you're giving me that face, but he might not have been. I'm not
All right,
making this
I
up.
vote yes, he was. You vote might not.
I don't.
Lemaire,
If he
you
was
know.
special needs, it was like definitely like bipolar or something like that. Like
Well,
he wasn't.
Doesn't count.
Yeah,
You think it was just bipolar?
Yeah, he was like schizophrenic. He was real crazy.
Okay.
But that's schizophrenic. That's up there.
He
yeah,
was
that's-
definitely something more than just bipolar.
I wasn't trying to fight him though.
You were just like an orderly. You just kind of tackled him, held him down.
That's actually exactly like your crew of you, Lemaire, and Jabri were like the orderlies in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It was like 3 black dudes that like occasionally tackled one of the retarded guys doing open mics.
Nah, I didn't even. Did I ever tell you why we fought? Have we ever gotten that deep into it?
I think you have, but I forgot. So explain the whole thing because Matt's new to this as well.
Yeah. Explain,
All right.
Yeah.
So I don't know what made him mad at me, but there was one day we came in. You know, I'm actually going and you speak to everybody because you know everybody. So I'm saying what's up to people. I go to shake his hand, and he's got his notebook in his hand. He's like, "I'm looking at my notes." Like when I go to say hi, that's the first thing he says. And we've been cool.
Again.
I know.
He
I'm
is.
not,
There's
I'm not
some.
making it sound like he's not special needs.
Okay, thank you.
I hear you. So he says that. And
This could be a perfectly normal special needs hello.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's up? I'm looking at my notes.
They also kind of bitched you. It's like, dude, what do you want?
that is the that, and that was the energy. That was definitely the energy.
And by the way, the guy with his guard the highest at all times was instantly just like, I'm gonna let this motherfucker's not gonna bitch me like that.
That's not even. No, this was like days before we fought.
And you remembered.
I just was done with him. Like in my mind, I was like, all right, that's how you gonna be. We never need to speak again. And that was it. Because you're making a. I have no other. He wasn't retarded. Lemaire, help me.
He was not retarded.
He was schizophrenic.
He was not retarded.
All right, you guys only think retarded means has Down syndrome. He did not have Down syndrome.
Gotcha.
I think
But he
might
was
have the
clearly
most- I think he
retarded.
had- I think he just had severe depression. I just think that doesn't make it better.
All right.
You can fight a guy. You should fight people with severe depression.
Yeah.
Pull them out of that funk. Just fucking. What are you fucking crying about?
Yeah. Let him like get hit a couple times and be like, all right, pain sucks. I don't want pain. You know how I've been walking around thinking I want to hurt myself?
Yeah.
No,
so
I
this-
don't.
So he was just. This guy was just like whacked out. He was like
whacked.
he was homeschooled.
He was homeschooled is a good description. If you put together a list of at a central Pennsylvania open mic,
Yeah.
if you listed most mentally unhinged, he would be top 1 or 2 out
Ooh,
of 40
okay,
to
okay,
50.
yeah,
It
yeah.
depends on what you consider mentally unhinged. There's
Him,
a lot of mentally unhinged
Heath the
people.
Queef.
Well, that was amazing.
Heath
That's still
the
to this
Queef.
day. Nothing's. He's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life. You don't know Heath the Queef? That's
No.
never once.
I don't think I've ever talked about Heath the Queef on here.
No, I never heard about him. Every single person around any kind of open mic thing is there's always 1 or 2 people where you're like, this person might shoot us all, but I have to fuck with them.
Yeah.
I have to go up
You
and fuck with them.
cannot not.
We had a couple of them that were just completely like they're definitely gonna kill us all.
Heath the Queef. I think, look, I don't want to besmirch him, but I believe he may have been into uppers
Yeah.
pretty intensely.
Yeah.
And I think one night he got stuck under his own trailer and almost froze to death. Or like had frostbite and had to get some like toes removed and shit.
Damn, he almost became a meth sickle.
Yeah, dude. And he would show up. Oh,
Fuck.
dude,
His
I remember
opener
his
was so
act.
good.
I
did
remember
too.
his act.
It was great.
Can you imagine being
Like,
that
it was-
cold and on speed and being like,
Yeah, you probably don't pass out at all. You're probably just like, oh.
the shivers are probably just like, the teeth are just chattering. Damn, dude, I'm glad he survived. I'm glad
He used to wear a giant piece of bread on, but like a 2 boards that he would say bread, and he'd be like, "Hi." Oh yeah, he'd be like, "Ha, I'm inbred." That would kill it. He's an absolute.
And you
killer.
raised your dukes to him?
No, this is the same.
No,
dude.
Heath the Queef. Queef would have laid you
I
out.
would have never even tried. He was a comedy god at that time. He
Queef
was-
would have laid
yeah.
you out.
No,
His
he
name's Heath the Queef because he knocks it out the
No,
box.
he blows it out the box. Because every time I perform, I blow it out the box, and then that was his opener.
Yeah, and at this point, crowds knew him and would be like, "Oh." Yeah,
That's awesome.
man.
That'd be a nice thing to compile all of the crazies from every single like comedy scene and like all around.
Yeah, everybody has a
Have to
Heath
do
the
a
Queef.
contest. A
Oh,
comedy
you could do like a
contest.
National Geographic special.
Yeah.
On these dudes, like we had a guy who used to go out for a run every single time. He would be like, "When am I on?" We're like, "Never, dude. You're on the dead last." Like, all right, I'm gonna go run a mile, and he would come back just drenched in sweat. And be like, "Hey guys, yeah." He would go out for like a mile run and come back, and he'd always wear these track pants where like you could see his dick. There was an imprint of his dick head, and he would stand on stage and be like, "Hey guys, anyway, what the fuck is up with?" And everyone was like, "Fuck!" It was so fucking.
I had
funny.
I remember one time at Champs, this dude was or not. Yeah, it was at Champs. This guy was like talking shit, like he was trying to make fun of me, and I was like, "Everybody can see your dick right now." He was just like, "Oh," he was wearing track pants with his dick.
Yeah, this guy, I was hosting the one time.
That was an ether, dude. That was an absolute. It shut him down. He was like, "Jeez, dude, you don't have to be so mean."
Yeah, I brought this guy up one time. I think I was hosting at the Raven, and I was like, I forget his name. I think his name was Rob. So get up for Rob, and his penis protruding from his pants, and dude, he fucking shot me fire out of his eye. I was like, that's definitely worth it. He's gonna kill me.
Yeah, it's like Sure, I just wasted your entire night. Like, I mean, you came here to try to get better at stand-up, and I literally wasted it.
But the other thing too, you couldn't. It was in everybody's
it's
face.
impossible.
It was like a raised stage at Raven. You know Raven, obviously. You're
So
raised
you're dick
stage.
level.
You're dick's eye level with the crowd, and it's just like, dude, head defined in track pants. And,
Dude,
you know,
one of
like, you can't let
there
it
was
go.
a comedian in Philly that was a homosexual that would wear very tight pants. Do you remember?
Well, thank
I
you for being
remember
polite about it. Thank you for at least
his
being polite.
penis. His penis.
Oh, dude.
Every week I was like, yo, this guy's got it. It literally looked
Yo,
like
it
a
was-
Coke can.
It was
crazy.
No, he was rocking like a soft 6.
And it was like girthy too.
was
And it would
bunched
always
up.
be up there. And also the stand up sucked. So you'd just be sitting there watching a guy bomb with a huge dick.
As he should.
True.
If you're showing a hog, it's like, don't you dare get up there and just murder with
I
a
know.
hog on display.
Don't you
And it's
dare.
like, I
That sounds
fucking-
like y'all didn't even give him a chance.
No,
Nah.
he lingered for, I think he's
Boo,
still going.
it was boo.
He was around for like
Yeah.
10 years. Yeah. As soon as we saw the
I mean,
dong, though.
yeah,
we were
yeah,
like,
you know, that's the other thing too. Maybe I was just holding out. Maybe he was the funniest comedian ever. But I saw the hog and I was like,
We're
I'm
done.
not laughing
Yeah.
at it.
I
Not giving
will
you
not.
an inch, bro.
But no,
So,
it wasn't that good.
So, well, man, what are some? I remember some other Heat the Queef classics.
those
There
were the two for me.
There was an Asian doctor when he delivered the president at the time, and he's like, that's how they got his name. The doctor pulled out the president and said, "Oh, Mrs. Obama, you have a Baraka baby."
That was him.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
What was he? Who's he writing for Fallon now? What's he doing? Dude, that's like Emmy Award winner Heath the Keith. Please, dude.
Heat the Queef.
Yeah, he was funny, but
I'm stealing that.
terrible at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't want to smash him because he's definitely going to listen to this.
Oh,
Somebody's going to tell him about it. He's going to be like, I'm famous.
wait, do people still seeing him? He's close to your hometown. Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The word is he shows up every now and then.
He shows, yeah, dude.
The Queef still makes an
The
appearance.
Queef occasionally drops in and blesses everybody.
We should assemble a showcase of just like
The wackiest dudes
the
we know.
wackiest dudes from
That would
open
fucking
mics
rule.
and pop them up on. It'd be so fun.
Get him like a big audience.
Yeah, just let them go out. It'd be
Sell out a club. And be like, actually, I'm not going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Roger Snare.
Roger Snare and wife. He's a comedian's assistant.
Dude, his guy would go on. It would be either him or his wife first, and he would go on. He would do George Carlin like rhyming raps, and it was the funniest. So fucking fun. And his wife would go on. Would his
So-
wife go on, or would she just chill?
Did she? Lemaire
Roger and
would,
Linda, they still go on, and now they're fighting a lot now.
no.
Yeah.
Honeymoon's over.
From stage, just coming at each other, or just all after?
On stage, off stage, they're just fighting.
Oh. Yeah, they're like a 60-year-old married couple who come out and just argue at open mics.
Good for them though.
Oh,
It's like if you're that type of couple, you can either be a VFW couple or just like we're gonna get into the open mic scene
Yeah.
locally, get fucking hammered and fight at the.
It fucking
That's a
rules.
good move.
Yeah, it definitely rules.
All right, so there's one of these types. It's literally you would classify him as one of them,
Yeah.
and he
Freak.
said he was looking at his notebook to Nate,
Yeah.
and you held on to that grudge for a week.
I
You
didn't
were like,
hold
all
on.
right.
I just didn't. We just didn't need to. You're making this sound like I'm being an asshole. I just did. Was like, all right,
no,
cool.
you
We,
just-
don't, we
yeah,
just
you
don't
stood
need
your
to
ground.
speak. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. You guys are real good at making this sound bad.
Yeah.
But that was it.
So what set it off? You know, that was the initial thing.
so-
Maybe shoulder bump.
Yeah, so then a different day, I'm coming in, I'm walking in with Andy Malfarina and his wife, and he speaks to both of them, and then blows a kiss at me, like he gave me the. And even then, I'm just like I'm in Lancaster, like I'm here to do 5 minutes and go home, and
Fuck, that's disrespectful, dude.
right, and then, but I'm still just letting it slide, like because. That's like before comedy, I was a different type of person. So I'm like, all right, I'm just let it slide, not get myself in trouble. So then later on that night, I go outside to go go smoke, and he's out there, and I'm just sitting there smoking. It's just like by myself. And he just turns to me and goes, "We should fight," like just like that. It's just me and him out there. He goes, "We should fight," and I think he thought I wasn't gonna like do anything. So then I put everything down, and then I put my hands up, like, all right, you want to fight? Let's fight. And then he's like, let's go in the alleyway. And they're making him sound retarded, but he had like serial killer energy more than anything. So, no, all right, correct me if I'm wrong.
All right, so out of nowhere, he goes, we should fight. You just walked outside during an open mic to like smoke. If I walked outside to smoke and somebody was like, we should fight, I'd be like, shut the fuck up, and I would leave him alone.
Yeah, but he blew him a kiss.
Yeah,
and he denied him the handshake.
That was
Exactly.
like
I'm saying
that was third strike.
I get it, but you got tricked by a guy who he tried to suicide by black. That's what he was doing.
You think he was suicided by blacking?
Yes. Yes.
All right, maybe.
So he just
It's like rushing a cop with a gun, just kissing at a black dude.
it really is. If you like pat a black dude's ass, you guys are you're getting the shit beat out of you.
I said about the guy I found trying to get into people's houses at one time.
No.
I had to tell you about this.
No.
There was a guy just trying to walk into people's. He was trying to walk into my neighbor's house. I swear I talked about this. I came out one day and heard my neighbor like, get out, stop, no. So he would just ring your doorbell and he would answer the door and he would just walk into your house. So I'm like, dude, I came out. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, this guy just came in my house. I'm like, dude, where are you trying to go? And he had like a hospital bracelet. And
I remember.
that was the guy who kept saying 19th Street.
Yeah.
But at one point, I tried to
All
like.
right, so now imagine beating that guy's ass.
That's what I'm saying.
Nate did.
Here's what happened though. He would go up to people and get real close to them, and he would like try to get in people's houses. And like we walked on, like I'm near Fairmount, and it was like the borderline of Francisville. You go to Francisville, and it's mostly black. And he walked up to these younger black dudes and was getting their face like 19th Street. And the guy's, yo, back the fuck. The dude was about to knock him out. And I was like, dude, no, come on.
No,
He was about to get fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just getting right up in people's grills and be like 19th Street. I'm like, yo, man, what are you fucking gay? Get the fuck out of here.
That sucks to lose your mind that hard.
Yeah,
And
man.
you're just walking into people's houses.
That was a dude. Well, that was a dude I sent into the post. I was like, "Yo, there's 19th Street. It's a post office."
Yes.
And I opened the door.
You gave him to the federal employees.
Yeah, I was like, "Go ahead." Yeah. I was like, "Get in there."
Yes.
Because I called the cops. I'm like, "You guys got to get this dude." And they're like, "Well, he's not. Technically, that's the border of the other district, so we'll wait till he gets a little further." And I called the other district. Like, yeah, that's not us. And I was like, "Motherfuckers." I was like, "Well, what's the next best thing?" I was like, "Postal employees." One of the postal boys
Oh
just shoots
man,
him.
they must have hated that.
Yeah,
Just
they
a
weren't. I don't
guy
think
in
they were
there
very
chatting
happy.
to him. They went, sir,
I chilled out there for like 2 minutes, sir.
Just to see if they would send him out.
He was in there for a while. He stayed. So at least he made it for 2. He made it for 2 minutes. So
if you find somebody, to all the listeners, if you see a deranged man, just point him in the way of any federal employee.
yeah, they'll just throw a USPS uniform on. I'm like, oh, perfect. Here you go. Go deliver. Amazon's killing us.
All right, so Nate, this severely autistic man said to you, "Would you like to fight?" You dropped everything you were doing.
Put my hands up real quick because I didn't think he wanted to fight. Actually,
Yeah.
and he didn't right then. He didn't.
Did you
do
put
it
your
then.
hands up? Cool.
No, not at all. I
right.
gave him the old.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fighting Irish.
Yeah.
I see you guys online.
Pinkies out.
One person gets dodged.
So I used to make you so mad. I used to say you couldn't beat me. I used to be like, "Shay, shut the fuck up. You can't beat me." It used to irritate. I remember exactly when it stopped bothering you. It's 'cause
Yeah.
somebody said that they like something about me stepping in the street and get hit by a car, and I was like, "The car will get destroyed." And then you were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, he's just a."
He's just that guy. Yeah, he used to continue. Yeah, you always try to fight people. All right, so
So yeah, you're out in the alley. You, the queef. What was his fighting stance?
I don't.
He hit
even
you with like the
remember.
praying mantis.
We didn't even, at that point, it didn't get that far. Like, I really tried to go back inside. But he kept, like, doing the jump in front of you thing. Like, I was just, like, you might be right, man.
Classic autistic taunt, just like jump in front of you.
so what happened next? What
Eventually, I hit him. That was
You
it.
punched him in the
Eventually,
face?
I hit him first, yeah.
and
We
what
started
happened to
fighting.
him? He wrestled you to the ground, right?
We started fighting. He didn't wrestle me to the ground. I didn't lose it. I can't. There's no.
I remember the
winning this now.
cops. The cops pulled him off you, right?
That's not how that happened. It's not how that happened. Is that what you? This is too many people listening to this for you to put out this false information.
All right, true.
He's fake newsing you.
True. The cops did come though.
Yeah,
Did they?
Yeah.
He actually was a solid dude. Like he was like kind of fucked up after the fight. So they gave him like they came in to get. I don't remember how they got me because they came in. I think I had like.
Oh, I
blood
pointed
on me
them
or
out.
They just standing over
Yeah.
giving me.
You don't know how they got you? They walked in
And just was like,
and we're like, that guy.
it was just me. Lemaire was late.
Yeah, it was you, me, and Crick and Andy standing next to each other. Obviously, they're gonna take you out.
And they were going to let him. They was like, if he would have said that he wanted to press charges, they'd have taken me that day. But he was like, nah. Which solid move to do. You couldn't definitely. He could have definitely been a bitch about it.
Damn, dude, that's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fight someone like, nah, I don't want
Oh
to do that.
man, this guy was on cloud 9 after that.
I wasn't.
He thought he was.
I was more upset because like I remember because I knew during my set I had something new I wanted to try, and I remember knowing like I can't do all anybody wants to hear me talk about is the fight now because I had blood on light blue jeans and shit.
Yeah, well, you can't get in a fist fight and then walk inside and be like, "Have you guys seen this new show?"
Yeah, I don't know.
What was the crowd's reaction to this altercation?
A lot of sadness. A lot of people were sad.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you feel personally?
I personally was pretty happy. I was very happy because I knew for a long time I'd be able to make fun of Nate for beating up a retarded guy. I knew that.
I remember you saying you didn't think it was like you were like it was like your voice is deeper when you're angry. You thought I was somebody else.
Oh, that's right. I heard it. I remember hearing it, and it was like, oh, like him screaming.
Where my dog's at.
He immediately goes to DMX. Yes. Man, that was great. I forgot that guy's name. Don't say it. Tell me later.
Did I fought?
Yeah.
Right.
Don't say it.
Yeah. I won't say it now.
Oh, so this
Pretty
wasn't the
funny.
queef.
No, it was
Nah,
not. Nobody
I thought you fought the queef.
Nobody would
Nah,
put
I
hands.
would- I
Heath the
wouldn't fight
Queef
him.
again. Heath the Queef would fuck you up.
Heath the Queef will fuck you up. If he can beat me, he can definitely beat you.
Anyway,
So what's going on now? Now that you
Yeah.
fought your way out of Lancaster,
Nothing. Man.
where you at now?
I'm in Jersey City, just waiting for comedy to either die or come back, and then to just not move on. I like where I'm at.
Yeah. Nice.
In a
Yeah.
comfortable spot.
It's got to be crazy just waiting for like all the shit to come back.
Yeah.
yeah, I was even thinking about moving to Philly for like a year,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
I kind of want to
I
move
don't
back
know.
too, but I don't want to. I got a nice price on
Yeah.
my apartment out there, but there's nothing else out there for me other than,
Just
don't-
waiting for stand up.
yeah.
There's nowhere to do stand up in New York right now.
Only outside.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Does suck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's. I mean, I'm not on. It's not like I'm getting on those Jones. Like
Sure.
I have a few things. I have my show that I do in Jersey City's coming back, and there's like a few spots I've done, but just waiting.
Yeah.
It was weird, live cast. I mean, it was awesome, but it's definitely weird when you're not out. You don't go into like a crowd forever.
Yeah.
And you're just around like a couple hundred people, and
It is.
It was kind
It
of
is.
a mind fuck.
And then we
man.
fucked up. From now on,
And your crew was rocking masks. I'm sure.
entirely no. Yeah. No, I mean, if you no more pictures, we got to take it easy on that.
Couldn't help
'Cause
it.
I know it's impossible not like
See
you
the
feel
dog-
bad
yeah.
not doing it.
You see the dogs, you're out.
Yeah,
Well, the
everybody's
thing is,
excited.
well, dude, this is the problem I have right now. Is like, yeah, I definitely hear that. I was like smoking a joint, and someone was like, "Yo, let me hit that." And I was like, "Just
Yeah.
you can have this, man. I'm not doing that." But, dude, I was looking up the COVID statistics, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. 200,000 deaths. I think like I don't know. Don't quote me on it, but it was like 95,000 of them also had the flu or either the flu or pneumonia. So that's like fucking half. Where it's like, all right, well that's a coin flip. What else do
Yeah.
you got? What, dude? There was like 8,000 cases where people just had been poisoned and also had COVID. Like, oh shit, he had COVID too.
And that was like you knew that.
Yeah, they
information
fucking count
was-
that.
You knew that was like you found real information when you.
It was a CDC.
Oh, okay.
It's a fucking CDC's not. And then I went to look for it again before this podcast. To obviously, brush up on my stats.
You gotta get your
Couldn't
stats.
fucking find it.
You know what stat I got?
What you
This
get?
is my big stat.
It's a
I've
good
been
one,
pretty
too.
stoked on this stat. There's more millionaires than people who have tested positive for COVID in the United States. Like
think about
3
that.
to 1
That's
millionaires.
pretty. That's solid.
Pretty tight.
How many people tested positive in America?
Wait, tested positive or died?
2 or 3 million?
So we have 6 million millionaires.
Actually, I got that wrong. We have 18 million millionaires.
That's awesome.
It's not even special anymore when you say it like that.
18
Yeah,
million
it's just- yeah.
millionaires. And also, that feels like that can't be right.
Well, they probably do
Yeah.
net worth, where they do like your house.
Oh, yeah.
If you had to sell your like but your wife's probably
Yeah.
worth like 500,000.
True.
Turn her out.
Depending on your wife.
How many kids?
True. Oh,
You sell your children. Children go
Yeah. True. Sex slavery. That's one of the biggest. I think.
slavery.
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder if they count like. I mean, if you have a technically, you could always sell your dog. So that's like $800 right there. Well,
Unless you got a purebred.
true.
Then at least 2,000, depending on the
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
So I wonder. Yeah, that's a pretty tight stat. 18 million millionaires.
I think I saw it. I think it was 18.6.
So we just have. I mean, whether COVID is big or not is irrelevant. We just have a ton of money. So
We
it's
have
like, who
so
cares?
much fucking bread,
Who
dude.
cares, dude? Who
Doesn't
gives a
matter.
fuck?
18.6 millionaires.
My brother was he noticed it was actually pretty funny. He was like, it's really funny that all of a sudden all the people who eat like 4 donuts a day and drink Gatorade all day are like, I'm worried about my health. I think
Yeah.
Does that
like-
mean millionaires aren't 1% anymore? I'm trying to do that math.
Millionaires, if it's 18.6 out of like, out of like 300.
hell yeah, it's so nice the 1%'s growing.
Yeah.
I've been taking preventative measures for my health lately.
Yeah.
Grounding, it's my new thing.
What's
Grounding?
that?
Grounding, you just put your bare feet on the ground. The ground's full. The ground's full of negatively charged electrons. Dude,
Well, then Heath the Queef must be healthy as fuck.
he probably is. How do you think he survived that incident being trapped under a
freezing.
trailer? Yeah. So apparently, I've been reading about this. Apparently, so the ground has like an electrical charge. It's very low, but it has a ton of negative electrons, and your body typically has an abundance of positive electrons because you're separated from your feet. Don't ever touch the ground really, and you're constantly walking around electronics. And the guy who invented it would hook a little thing up to himself and take his like measure his internal electricity, like walk by a lamp and it would,
Like Scientology.
What are you talking about?
They hook you up to something.
What's
They
that
read your
word?
body
The
electricity.
Cretans? Anyway.
Something like that.
What does
Crazy.
Scientology do?
They make you hold this like
They're like-
box that like measures your mood
Your
or
electricity?
something.
Yeah.
Well, what happens is if you put your bare feet on the ground, the negative electrons, because anything electrical wants to balance. If you put it on a circuit, it wants to balance itself out. So the positively charged electrons are typically I think they're associated with like free radicals, which are the things that'll just go attack tissue in your body. It's like an autoimmune response. If you put your feet on the ground or anything, or you ground yourself out, if you lay on a pad that's going into like the little grounding hole and it goes through the wires into the grounding. Do you know about electricity at all?
No.
So when you put a panel in, you also the ground wire, you knock a stake into the ground and the panel goes out of ground wire and it's grounded. It goes into the stake. So if you put a grounding mat in a little grounding hole, you sit on it, your body electricity is grounded to whatever the rate is, and it balances your electrons, whatever the rate is of the earth. And they did studies and apparently it takes down inflammation, all kinds of shit.
How long have you been doing it?
Just started.
Like today?
No, like a week. So I'm gonna get the pad. I only have
just need a
access.
pad.
I go to the park right now. I go to the park. I heard my basement floor is okay. It's not ideal, obviously, but it is cement on dirt. So
You got to go barefoot in these
I go barefoot in the park, dude.
North Philly parks.
That's what I do. Well, I mean, I go over to like Sedgley,
Nice.
put my bare feet on the ground, just chill. It's pretty tight.
That is
stand
nice.
there.
Just stand there.
I was
Dude,
walking
your
bare
feet
feet in the
tingle. I
grass.
swear to God, your feet tingle.
I was walking bare feet in the grass this
When?
week. I vividly remember back home. I
I
was
was gonna say, you
excited
seemed
about
like you had an abundance of negatively charged electrons.
Thank you.
I was gonna
I
say.
was hoping you would notice.
Well, dude, they say it helps people. They'll have like arthritis and stuff, and you sit there, or you get grounded out, and it just starts to go away. But because you're constantly storing all of these weird electrical interferences that just come in your body, and if you touch the ground, they just go vroom, and it balances it out to where you're supposed to be.
You
Pretty
feel
tight.
a difference?
Fuck, I mean, just my feet tingle when they're on the ground. So but I'm I'm really in tune with nature and stuff. So
Yeah.
that is what it is.
That could also be pre-diabetes. Could be. It's one of those. It could be the electricity.
Diabetes is an autoimmune disease, so I'm probably beating it right now.
Probably destroying it with
Free electrons.
feet on the grass.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, look into it.
I'm not going to, but I do believe you.
It's pretty tight.
And I like walking barefoot regardless.
It's that
Yeah.
you can't lose. It's a $40 investment, and if you're wrong,
Walking
the
barefoot
placebo
is
effect.
Disgusting.
Walking barefoot in grass is very nice.
It's disgusting.
It's,
Very
it's
especially
offensive to
lush-
the black community.
lush
to walk
high
barefoot.
grass.
Black people have this crazy thing against walking barefoot.
It's dirty. It's dirty.
All right, if you want to be separated from your natural electrical environment, go ahead.
It's totally fine.
It's not totally fine. I don't like how okay you guys are with it.
With feet in the grass.
Just
Feet in your grass in the front. Oh
What's-
my God.
what's gonna
You're not
happen?
getting dirty
Civilization
feet. You're not getting dirty feet if your feet are in the grass. Lush front yard like the way
Yeah.
my dad maintains, please.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I came out with my ex-wife to meet her dad, and I had my bare feet, and like her and her mom were like mortified. They're like, "Well, you can put some shoes on. He's gonna see you with your bare feet." And I was like, "Who the fuck cares?" And it's like it was like highly offensive.
I remember being with my girl and she did it. She was just out barefoot walking, and I was like embarrassed in my soul. I was like, "Oh, I'm out here walking with a barefoot woman."
Oh, yeah.
You're saying that there's nothing hotter to me than a chick in her bare feet outside.
He's got a white lady.
Oh, there you go.
So I just tried to throw that out there and then not go any further.
She's a white bitch.
Yeah, white ladies love. You gotta let.
Instantly, dude.
I just sat up.
Relax.
I wasn't.
You gotta let.
But
If you have a white lady, you have to let her bare feet touch the ground, and then she'll go inside and write an Instagram post like this long. Just let her do it. She needs it.
Do you have live, laugh, love cursive in your apartment?
Nah, man, my apartment's black as shit. I got it. Just so if my family comes, I'm like, no, she's a good one. Like that's how it
Yeah.
is. So,
What do you
like,
have in your apartment that makes it black as shit?
I can't think of the name of the.
Other people's stuff?
Mayor's pissed.
Lemaire is pissed. Shut up, Lemaire. Lemaire was
not
pissed.
pissed.
You see him?
Lemaire used to live with, Lemaire lived with
I'm
us for
not
years.
pissed,
He's been there.
What do you-
I have I don't know. You know the painting of that like black Concorde that's in the
Yes.
the museum over
Yeah,
there?
the Moor.
That
That thing fucking rules.
Yeah, I got that on
In the Philly Museum. Have you ever seen that
Yeah,
painting?
never seen it, no.
Oh, I was in there the first time I went to the museum. That painting stuck with me. I was like, damn, how is this not everywhere? If
Yeah.
I was a black dude, this would be
cool as shit.
I mean, that's like a painting of like Napoleon for us. That
Yeah.
shit rules.
He just went, I think, through Spain, just like
Yeah, he's a Moor
fucked people
fucking
up.
people up. I think
Yeah.
he's in like an all white thing with like a sword.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that shit rules.
That does kind of rule.
Yeah.
I got that.
It made him a little blacker than I would have liked, but that's fine.
So you have a
I
mass
think
murderer.
the Moors were a little more North African Arabic, but that's fine. That's
You
fine.
think they claimed him?
That's fine. That's fine. They did. They certainly did in that painting, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
That's all y'all do is claim other whites.
Like who? Jesus. Who?
For the
Jesus?
record, Jesus was blonde hair, blue eyes. That's why they killed him.
Yeah, they're like, freak, get him out of here. And the way they discovered him, there was dancing at the Last Supper. And Jesus was out of tune. And they're like, what the fuck? He's not one of us. Yeah, all the apostles were black.
Just not Jesus.
it.
They were just following. They were
Yeah,
just
they were
following
following the
Jesus.
great white leader.
So what did you also have? You have the Moor.
I have the more. Then it just gets nerd black, like pop figures of like from Coming to America and shit like that. And that's
Gotcha.
it. It's not that. It's not that. I don't decorate. It's just
Yeah.
walls, a dope picture, and that's it.
Damn, so what? You're stifling this chick from putting up like scented wood chips and
Pumpkin.
Yeah,
shit.
she put up a picture of her family. I just threw it at the wall. just like these white old people. No.
That's actually fair. That's actually fair. I'll give you
True.
that. You don't want to wake up and see that every day.
Just like thinking about the times they said nigga in the past.
Yeah. That'd be like if somebody put up like a Dallas Cowboys fat head in my room. I'm like, oh, this is the team I hate. Get rid of them.
Yeah, Brittany definitely took control of our house and black arted out.
I noticed
big
some
time,
black art
dude.
in there
Yeah.
when I got in there.
It's strictly black art.
I was excited about that. It
pretty
made
tight.
me happy that you had black. He has like chicks with afros.
Yeah, it's like
Paintings.
power. It's like an airbrush of like a power,
Yeah.
like holding up the power fist, afros.
You have
So like, yeah, Brittany decked it out. Yeah.
you have to, so when your family comes over, they're like, oh, they didn't turn. They're still like one of us.
Yeah, I might throw up like an airbrush of David Duke.
Yeah. Well, you just
throw
have
it
to
off.
have the reverse paintings.
No, I was gonna put like George Bush.
Yeah. Get one of
like
just,
George Herbert Walker.
just have one of those like above the couch. And
Oh,
do
we can
like
flip
a
it?
presidential. Pick a portrait of him.
David Duke is only famous to white people. Like I don't know what he looks like. Like I know
don't
the
know.
name now.
I don't know what he
I just
looks
know
like.
the name.
Oh, all right.
The
Then
name's
I
the
guess
name's
that's
just funny.
Sydney called me the other day, just kind of not like defending David Duke, but he's like, I mean, he's got a right to it. Sydney's when he like opposes
Sydney's-
thing, it's so fun. When he goes contrarian on this thing, it's so funny. He was like, look, man, David Duke, you know, I forget what he was saying, but it was so fucking funny.
Yeah, you do have to have the reverse
True.
paintings.
Yeah.
For white people, it's like Kincaid paintings.
What's Kincaid?
They're like those cozy looking, like it's like a picture of like a cabin
Yeah,
with
yeah.
like smoke coming out of it in the
no,
woods.
That's pretty nice.
I think it's the top selling artist of all time.
Really?
Is Thomas Kincaid.
Who's the guy who paints like the whales and shit? That's what I'm into. Remember on like the folders? There was a guy who strictly painted whales.
Folders of like whales, unicorns.
Yeah, that's a guy. There's a guy who does that.
Damn.
He has a store in California where he sells like the real
binders.
paintings of what
Wow.
originally you would find on a binder. But you can go buy one of those and just have like a sick shot of like a killer whale with like a couple dolphins.
True. Like moonlight in like a purple sea. Yeah. Fuck, that would be nice. I think both races would agree on that.
I think so.
Yeah. That
As
would
if
feel
there's
good for
only
everybody.
two.
Some killer whales.
That's the way.
Sorry, Noah. Forgot to check the other box.
Yeah.
Did you check other on your census?
I'm not filling out the census.
You better fill out the census, dude.
What? Fuck no, dude.
All right, no.
What are you?
What are you?
Yeah, I can ask that. It's okay.
Yeah, I know.
I am Irish and Italian and Native American.
Take
That
that.
last one. What do you
Take
think of
that,
last
baby.
one?
I was wondering where the tint came from. Like, you had nothing about you. I thought you were.
That's Italian.
That's Italian?
Could be.
Okay.
He's a Ginzo, dude.
You know, I believe it took me a while to realize.
Ginzo
I didn't even realize Italians could look like that until what's the boy? I forget his name. Anthony in New York.
Wiener? Anthony Wiener?
Nah, comedian.
DeVito.
Anthony DeVito. I did
yeah.
something with him like in Allentown or something like early, and I just until like the end of his set, I thought he was Middle Eastern, and then he just was like, I'm Italian. I was
God damn it.
Yeah.
changed my life.
Yeah, a lot of Italians come off like Noah. But,
Southern Italy had a
actually,
where my
the
thousands
Moors
of years-
attacked.
Isn't that where my
Yeah.
man ran through?
Yep.
Yeah, Southern Italy's always had a long history of trade throughout the Arabic and Mediterranean world. So yeah, you run into a lot of Noahs floating around, where us true crusaders would come down and be like, "What are you?" Be like, "I am one of you. I am a Catholico. Please, no." And we'd say, "All right, show us where the Muslims are." And then we'd get on a boat.
What are you?
What the hell are you? I came here from England. I'm pissed.
Let me see your sword. All right, you're cool.
Sweet. That's actually a pretty sweet sword.
It must have been a lot of sword talk. It must have been like 80% sword talk back then.
Yeah.
Just not. It was totally
How
not
cool would it be
weird
to
and
have a
nerdy to have a
sick
sword in
fucking
your house.
Yeah.
That was someone came in. You're like, get my sword. And you're like, Jesus fucking Christ. They're like 18 pounds.
Yeah.
Or just having an old dull sword and you just hit somebody with it and like, ah, fucking
Just shatters their
yeah. I
ribs.
mean, if I can't keep a kitchen knife, I'm sure like the sword that was in somebody's family eventually got kind of dull and
Yeah.
buttery.
Somebody got lazy with their sword. And
Yeah,
yeah, fuck. As soon as somebody tries to break in.
He had like a shitty dad. He didn't sharpen his sword. And you're like, what the fuck?
Man. Having a sword fight. Someone breaks into your house in the middle of the night.
Oh.
And then they just slow kill you with your own dull sword.
Yeah. I mean, also, you know for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, they were raping your wife. So you're like, as there's no like, oh, maybe he just wants the money. He was like, no, this guy's gonna rape everybody.
Yeah.
As you're like the sword's going in, you're like doing one of the things where you're holding it from your chest, and you're like, nah.
Yeah. You're doing the Saving Private Ryan.
Oh yeah,
Where
yeah.
he's like starts to get savvy. Like, no. Shh, 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 shh. Just into your chest, and then you probably can still be alive and listen to
Yeah.
whatever heinous act he
Yeah, you
broke
definitely
into your
have a
house
few more
for.
He just eats your one daughter and rapes your wife. And you're like, ah, fuck.
Yeah. That's
There were hard times back then, dude.
hard times.
It's harsh. This was the harshest of times. That one must have sucked, dude.
You ever get bugged out thinking about how like similar that people in the world still live? Like not with swords and shit, but that same existence of just any moment somebody come in here and fuck my shit up.
For sure.
You talking about like right in like today?
Yeah, not in America, but you know other parts of the world. Like I don't know. Sometimes I get bugged out.
Guess a
thinking about
country.
it. Huh?
I want to hear you imagine what countries you think suck.
No.
Please.
No.
I can't wait. You'll be like, fucking France. Just want to hear what country. Name a country you think sucks.
Germany.
No, really. Germany's like better than ours.
Come on. Not in front of the flag, man.
No.
Azerbaijan.
Standard.
Jesus, come on, bro.
Azerbaijan. Great pool. Lemaire.
Yeah, thank
Great
you.
pool.
Thank you, man.
Now, where is it?
It's near
You don't
Georgia,
know where it
which
is.
is near Russia.
Damn.
Lemaire. Big time.
I'm not a big geography man.
Lemaire studying the news this week. That's big.
Are they going through something?
Azerbaijan's getting rowdy right now.
are they
Oh,
fighting
that's they're trying to do a genocide over there, ain't they? Is that place?
Try not
Probably.
to.
I think they always are. I think
Yeah,
every
well,
one of those, like Dagestan, all those places.
Get a genocide going every now and again.
That area of Russia and all those states are just.
I
Happens
learned
a
about
lot.
that from an Instagram girl twerking. Like she had a twerk video up, but under it had like the information about
Of Azerbaijan
Yeah,
and I think
I was like, brilliant.
Armenians.
I would have never known if it
Really?
wasn't for this combo. Yeah,
Also, you're just looking at her ass. It's not like you're gonna go over there and stop it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, nice.
It's just like being a whore and being like, look, I'm doing something good. It's like, nah,
She was trying to get tweets going, like so. You know what? For you, she
Yeah,
was trying to get
true.
people to start white knight.
She was kind of double dipping there with an ass and a cause. They're
Yeah.
equally
Yeah.
appealing. It's like
yeah. I like the strategy behind it. It got me. It works.
just a bunch of guys who
You're a
would
bit
have
of
been
a, I
like,
forgot he was an old horny dog.
"You're an old horn dog."
Yeah, man. I've been in a relationship too long. It just
Yeah, he came in here immediately. The first thing he said was, "This is where Dog Girl sat."
True.
I'm very happy about it. It's the best part of being here. Is knowing I'm sitting where Dog Girl sat.
You're a Dog Girl simp.
Not a simp, but a fan. definitely a fan. I definitely like what she's putting out there in the world.
I'm not a big fan, honestly. I mean, I
Really?
like Dog Girl's great, but you know,
I don't
I'm
want.
trying
I
to-
don't want to throw dirt on her name.
I like Dog Girl. I like her as a
Yeah.
person. I
I
you
do
know,
too. Dog Girl's
She was actually very nice,
just a sweetheart.
but we could do with less porn.
Up to no good.
We could do with less porn.
Up to no
So you
good.
could do it less porn?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean people in general?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
could,
yeah,
we could,
no,
knock, we could knock it off big. I was off the porn for like, fuck, man. Dude, I didn't jerk off in the hotel room at all.
Neither did I. Yeah, we.
Why is that an accomplishment? Y'all was together.
Yeah.
Or,
Well, we spent a lot of time apart. He would hang out and party all night, and I would sit there and wonder what time he's coming home. If I could jerk off.
If you had
And I
time
went
to
to
get
bed.
one off.
Yeah, but I was like, yeah, I don't want it that bad.
Oh, and just the. Just the. Oh, if I would have caught you.
Just getting busted, dude. That would
Oh, if I would have
suck.
busted you, J&O, in the hotel, would have made me so happy. I've cockblocked Lemaire. Lemaire was going to jerk off the first night.
Oh, you're probably
He was
looking forward
definitely
to
going to
that.
jerk
yo,
off.
y'all, you can't go a day? Is that?
Yeah, I can go a day easily. I didn't even think about it.
I have a record, 45 days.
45 days.
45 days.
Nothing?
I had a tracker, nothing, no porn, no. But when I broke. It was like,
What'd you break
it was
on?
a busy day. What?
What'd you break on?
How busy with that?
I don't. I mean, it wasn't that busy. Like it wasn't really busy. But I don't remember what I broke on. That wasn't my mental. It was just.
Oh, you
Why?
didn't give the 45-day nut to somebody else?
Oh, I mean, I was fucking. I'm in a relationship. It's not the same.
So you're soft mode. So you just did no porn for 45 days?
Yeah, but it makes a difference. It makes a
Yeah, it
difference
does.
up here.
It does.
How so? Were you just less horny?
Nah, I was way more horny. It felt bad how horny you get when you're not
Yeah.
jerking off or watching porn. Like
Yeah.
you just see it like a fat ass in the street, and you just
Oh,
like,
I know it's a.
my bad.
Sorry, you're excited about fat asses.
Yeah, I'm riled up.
We were walking around the mall and it's just like at the mall,
Yeah.
black people mall. Sorry. Pardon me.
What's the black people ball?
No,
Black people mall
it's
is
from
just
a
some
sketch.
fucking $1 million extreme. But it goes back to that like Patrice joke of like seeing a woman and just being like, oh, like
Yeah.
she has no idea that you're just. Literally, I would just look at women and be like, ugh. Even if, and then if they talk to me, I would be like, hey, how are you? But in my head, I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's like I don't get if I stay off the porn, I won't get that, and then like I'll just be watching. I know I'm really horny. I'll be watching. I think we were watching. I was watching Solo, the Han Solo movie the other day.
Shit
First of all,
stunk.
dude, why is everyone saying it stunk? That was good. I'm not all the way done. It I mean obviously I probably know what happens at the end. It was decent. Apparently, I think it was Donald Glover's character. They came out after the fact and like he's pansexual, right? To try to get
What,
some like,
Lando?
yeah, to try to get some like hype around the character. And I think the other actor was just like, will you guys just accept the
They're
fact
trying to make Lando.
he's pan? He's pan.
What's that? Spy?
It's like super bi. It's like you're pansexual just means you're not like you don't fuck guys because you're gay. You just fuck guys because you like to fuck everyone. Look up pansexual. It's right here.
It is.
I think it's they wanna
you'd be
fuck
down to fuck
everything.
anything, really. So he'd fuck like the aliens and shit.
Yeah, that's the whole point. He fucks like the
If
robots.
I was in Star Wars, there's some aliens that could get it.
Well, that was down for sure. I mean, his robot was
Some
kind
droids?
of hot, huh?
Some droids.
Oh yeah, that was the thing. Apparently,
Yeah.
he was kind of like fingering his robot.
Is that like a
L3.
female C-3PO?
Ooh,
Like C-3PO with tits?
Is there? Oh, there
Or
is.
am I thinking of Spaceballs?
But yeah, one of the other actors that came out against it was like, "What the fuck? What are you guys doing?"
Well, I'd be pissed if like they made a movie like 20 years later and Lando's what's that? Carl Weathers?
Yeah.
Well, there was.
Is that Creed? No, it's the same.
Billy
no,
D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams. Yeah,
Billy D.
Colt 40.
Williams.
Yeah. Yeah, Colt 45. Billy D. He did two characters, Lando, and then a Colt 45 commercial. Yeah, of course, dude. Billy D. Williams is gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
That's like touching. That's suicide by black dude.
True.
If you're like, oh yeah, that character was gay the whole time. He's like,
But wait, Billy D. Williams is from that time. He's from like the 70s, and he's like one of those free love guys. I can see him being like pansexual.
Dude, Lemaire,
How dare you.
watch your mouth, dude, about Billy D.
Yeah, come on, man.
yeah.
Come on, man. You know that's not the case. The 70s black just out there? No.
Yeah, man. Especially not hawking Colt 45, dude.
Yeah.
You guys know Richard Pryor was gay, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
everybody knows
Very
Yeah.
gay.
So that's the 70s.
So
He
just
was
there
a-
was one you know one gay black guy from the 70s?
Paul
or-
Mooney, two.
The same crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two probably fucked.
Dude, did I talk about that where I watched the roast of Paul Mooney? Or was it the roast of Richard Pryor? Where he like outs Paul Mooney?
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible. So it's on the panel. Paul Mooney's sitting next to him. He's like, I want you to know Paul's a faggot. And like everyone's like, he's like, we all know you're a faggot. You've been a faggot. And Paul knows I'm a faggot. He's like, and I want to say it before he says it. It's very funny.
Damn.
Yeah.
How'd the Moon Man take it?
Everybody was laughing. But I think Mooney was a little like, man, why would you out me?
Yeah, that'd be tough on national television.
It wasn't. It couldn't have been.
Yeah,
Couldn't have been
yeah.
national television.
One,
Not for the language, but they were black.
right.
No, but national. No, they wouldn't have put that on. I think it was like private.
Really?
I don't think it was aired. It's on YouTube.
just
Though.
some old
The
YouTube.
footage is on YouTube. I think
Damn.
it was supposed to be private. And now it's,
Is that a private roast?
now he's out there. Yeah.
Yeah, people do that still.
Yeah.
Like in little scenes. You see them and you're just like, who gives a fuck? But
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Tight. What else is going on? What do we got? What's on the record?
I don't know. Right now, all I have
Last
is...
night I
What do you have?
farted Phil awake.
Did you really?
Yeah, he fell asleep watching the football game. I took my camera out, filmed him from across the room, and farted as loud as I could. Every once in a while, we'll just be watching TV. He's like, just starts hitting that snore. If you fart loud enough, you can wake him up. He goes, he gets mad. He gets mad.
That's such a horrible thing to wake up to.
It's just a loud fart.
What did he say when he woke up?
Why would you do that? That's exactly what he said. He woke up and goes, "Why would you do that?" Actually, I have it on camera. You talk for a second.
My dad gets really butthurt if you fart. He'll fart and it's like whatever. If you fart in front of him, he's like, "Come on, man, have some respect. Come on, knock it off. Come on."
that bothers him. He's not that old
Pisses him
school,
off.
just like
Doesn't
ripping
like
guy.
it. He'll fart. No, he'll fart and it's like it's hilarious. But if anyone else does it, he's like,
He's like, not in my space.
Come on, man. What the
He's
hell?
real alpha about his
yeah,
farts.
he is. He's real alpha about the house, and he's like, "Yo, come on, man."
Oh, you got here.
Especially if you do it at the dinner table.
How close were you to him?
Across the room.
Still woke him up.
Oh yeah. Well, I had the remote, so I muted the game, which I was worried was gonna wake him up. But you can hear the intensity.
Yeah.
Why would you
He
do
almost
that?
sounds like John Malkovich there. Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Oh,
Pretty great.
fuck, dude. Coming out of a slumber, coming out of like stage 2 REM sleep and be like, why would you fart like that? Fuck, dude. I had fucked up. Speaking of sleep, I had fucked up dreams last night.
What were you dreaming about?
So, first of all, I did so I was doing, me and my friend were doing this like bet of like who could lose more weight within like 2 weeks. And, we had like $50 on the line, a couple other people. It was fun. I actually won pretty tight. Or my team won. But yeah, so I like this morning
In a
was
dream or real life?
no, we did this in real life.
Oh, okay.
So this morning was the weigh-in. So I was like, all right, I
Oh,
went
nice.
I went for a run last night, and then I didn't eat dinner. I just totally fasted, skipped dinner. I don't know if you ever went for a run and just didn't eat for like 12
Oh,
hours.
you must have been so hungry.
Holy dude, I woke. So I started having dreams that I like broke my dog's neck.
That don't sound like that's because you ain't eat, man.
Yeah, you have been. Was it Jackson?
No, it was Matilda.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been pissed at Jackson, but it was just like Matilda was running around. I was like, I gotta stop her, and just like picked her up and just like slamming her on the concrete, and just like broke her head, like broke her skull, and like her neck cracked. And I was like, oh fuck, dude, that sucks. And then like I looked in Brittany's phone and she was cheating on me, and I was like, and I woke up and I was like, oh, I gotta make some peanut butter rice cakes. I was like, no, I have to win. And yeah, I fucking woke up and was like, my body was just eating itself last night. I woke up last night like concerned I was going to die. I was so hungry.
Yeah, that makes
I just didn't eat for like 10 hours.
My girl's been fasting, so she's been trying to lose weight and shit, right? So I like to make her feel better, like not make her feel better, just being like complimentary yesterday. I thought I was being complimentary. I went up to her and just like held her titties like I was holding them for weight, and I'm like, you're getting skinny, like thinking that like I was saying your titties were lighter, you getting skinny, compliment, and she's just like, to her I just came up and was like, your tits are getting smaller, I don't like it, and she's like, I think still a little salty about it. I didn't think about it that way when I did it. I was like, a playful skinny joke. Nah.
Yeah, I mean you can't.
True. I wonder if you're a white chick dating a black guy, like you got to keep your weight up.
True.
Like you're like, I don't want to lose my man.
Nah, you gotta stay in. It depends on who. Like if you can't get fat, because if you get too fat, then you're the like. No,
I told you I was just at the mall.
No,
right?
and I know that's a different type of like, dude, man. I'm trying not to say nigga here. Like I'm really trying hard.
No, we're trying to.
I know you are. I know you are. And I'm trying to hold it in. Just have people turn it up. Like, yeah, no, but you guys, if you get too fat, then your family's like, look at you, like out here with this fat one. But if you get like a nice white girl who doesn't,
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
It's kind of shameful.
Yeah.
It's shameful if you get like a fat white chick. They're like, come on.
You're like, oh,
They look at it like
you got one that they didn't want.
Yeah, you get the scraps.
Yeah.
But if she's skinny, you've got to.
But if she, so it's a good,
Not
like,
skinny,
you
but
can
yes.
be thick, but like not, just can't cross over.
I see.
You can be curvy, not chubby.
I've seen your lady. She's in no danger of being
Yeah,
that.
I wasn't saying she was.
No, I
just
know,
was,
but
You said,
just trying to say,
grab her titties.
it's
Her
words.
titties are small.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, Brittany will do stuff to me where she's like, I just want to like lose a little weight here, make this bigger, and I'm like, that's not a real thing. You're just gonna lose a bunch of weight or not. You can't like spot reduce certain parts of yourself.
I think you're wrong. I think you can. I think you put on one of them fucking things that the Instagram
Like a
ladies
girdle?
rock, the girdle.
Oh yeah,
tight.
that's a
Sweat it out.
no. There's no spot. There's no spot reduction. You can't like reduce fat on one spot of your body. It's a myth. You have to lose it all, and then that's what you're saying. You saw the girls in the Drexel gym; they do like 1,000 squats, so they just have muscle butts.
Yeah.
But muscle butts look good. Like
Muscle butts look
they
great.
don't got no shape. Like
Exactly.
shape to them when you hit it, but they look nice.
Yeah,
You can definitely parade it around town.
that's all you can do.
You can show your enemies.
Both
Say,
great
look at
things.
this ass.
It's got no jiggle, but they don't know that.
No.
That's
Yeah.
what half the battle is.
That's interesting. I thought it was kind of a celebrated thing if you were to bring home like a really big fat white chick.
What you about
It's
to say?
definitely not. I want to say, I think you might be right. You about me and my walls, because when you move too quick, I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking over there? It might have.
What are you talking about?
Because I said
What
something,
walls?
and you did and I saw you did like a face cut, and your cheeks went up a little bit, and I'm like, what? Say it.
Nothing.
I can't help it. I don't know where that comes
What
from.
happened?
You think he's
I've
like
been like that.
PTSD'd you, or have you
I
always
never.
been-
I was never mean to Nate.
This is all never. No, you haven't been.
Did
You've
you get
always
fucked
been
with a lot growing up?
Nah, not really. Not in a way that it would be like a problem. No more than anybody.
Sure.
I was thinking about that today. I hate to always talk, cancel culture and all that. It sucks talking about it all the time. But
What's the thing?
It's important to us. But I was thinking about those kids, those like cliques. They must have got bullied so bad.
Oh.
Like, because they're like mean now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they're like mean, cruel people that are like fucking piece of shit. Fuck yeah. Like, just like out of nowhere.
Yeah, they wanted the president to die. I mean, our president was in danger in
And
a
our president
helicopter.
was just too jacked.
True. Well, thanks to the Regeneron, which he
Regeneron.
or whatever that cocktail was.
Soup.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking literally today while I was driving, I was like, man, they must have been just years, because I don't know what that's like to have been bullied like that, like in
Hold on to
school,
it
where you're like
into-
afraid to go to school because somebody's gonna be like, fucking.
It fucks you up for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
dude.
and then you move to New York, do stand up or whatever, get into like improv, and then just are pushed to the top, and then you're like fucking mean motherfucker, like you just cruel, beaten. I don't know.
No, that's
you know
the
what
thing.
I'm saying?
No, I'm telling you, that's the thing. I know people who got bullied hard, and it's like
Yeah.
they constantly have to stop themselves from trying. Like a lot of it is like this revenge mission people are on. You're not really aware of it, and then you'll like trigger a nerve in them, and they're just like, blah, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like, I always got fucked with, and it's like, holy shit, dude.
I feel that on people who you can tell like they go out their way to put their foot down on something that feels like it's not important. Like,
Yeah, Crick did that when we tried to when we stole the PlayStation from him.
Really?
When Crick,
Oh, that's a
you
pretty
stole his PlayStation.
we didn't steal his PlayStation. We kept it in the living room for everybody to play.
Yeah.
And by everybody, I mean me. 12 hours a day.
Y'all bullied him for it.
No, all right. That was it. We came back from Mike. It was me, McCusker, Six, and Wood. And we were like, yes, 2-on-2 NHL. When we get back to the house, we're going to fuck you up, talk shit the whole car ride. We get there, and Crick's playing fucking
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls.
Great game.
And we were like, he made us. We sat on the couches behind him, waiting for him to finish. At that point,
Well, that's
4-1. You got to be like,
Yeah,
all right, I'll stop.
All right,
He
yeah.
put his foot down on that and played as long as he could.
Oh, it's so fucking.
Played,
all
like,
right.
played until people went to bed. I think.
All right.
I think he outlasted. It was a siege.
I wanted to be on his side because
No,
It was
But
just
he-
him
it was
running
Dunkirk.
around collecting.
it was a siege.
He would just like go in a cave, grab a scroll, filter through the school like a backpack,
Yeah.
go get another thing.
Elder
And
Scrolls
then
is
he was
not a
like
fun
talking
game
to
to watch.
villagers and shit.
yeah, it's not a fun game
Oh.
to watch at all. I get it.
It's brutal.
Look, it's hot as hell in here. Where are we at time wise?
Nice. Let's get 4 more minutes.
Yeah, we keep
We got
it
it
pushing.
We got it in us.
Yeah,
dude.
but he outlasted us. Good for him though.
yeah, I mean, you definitely got to do like
I thought y'all put him out. That was the impression I always got is that
No.
he had no choice but to get out of
What?
there.
No,
Not like
but-
he got kicked out. Like he just was like
What,
'cause
out of our
Brendan's a-
house?
Not like actually like you have to leave.
No, I
Brendan.
invited him to the house.
No,
I brought
kn-
him in.
I know that, but I always thought maybe all right.
I think he just was uncomfortable.
that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
he was a different type of
Nobody
dude
was
than
mean
y'all.
to him. Or would.
I wouldn't say mean. They had a genuine. They
Yeah.
had a genuine.
In
beef.
his defense, there was like a jacked guy with a mental disorder in the house that hated him. So at any moment, he could have gone south.
Yeah,
yeah, it
somebody was smashing his mugs or something like that.
That was the Woodman. But
Nah, y'all all used to fuck him. I forget who.
I never fucked with him.
Somebody. I'm saying somebody like it's not you. I remember you sent me a video of him just eating peanut butter out of a jar in a room. With,
Oh, yeah.
With
All right. Well, he's doing shit like that, walking around. Obviously.
Nutella crackers.
Oh, that's right. Oh, when he was in the kitchen, standing by
In a
himself.
row.
yeah,
Red row.
in a room.
Yes. So I'd be down there in the living room, and Crick would Barn Dog would come down, and I'd see what he would eat. He ate like insane shit.
Yeah.
It'd be like for dinner, he would just take out Nutella and put it on like saltines.
He ate a lot of Nutella
and just stand he wouldn't sit to eat. He would stand in the kitchen. It was weird. It
In
was,
a robe and slippers.
Or he would
And
make
then
himself
not
like a
talk.
Sunday dinner.
and then not say hi or anything.
Yeah.
Like
you're a say hi every morning kind of dude.
yes.
sure.
If somebody walks into the room I'm in, I'm like, "What's up?"
Ah, all right.
And he'd be like, "Hello," and keep walking.
Well, we bad roommates, Lemaire. I never got a chance to we never really busted up about that.
No.
I thought.
No,
all right.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, that's the best
Mayor,
part of being a
really?
Jersey.
Wow, sounded like there was a little tension.
There's
There.
your tune.
No, things were great.
There's no tension.
What was your biggest complaint about Lemaire as a roommate?
Rent was late.
Yes,
Yeah, that was an easy.
that was probably it. That was
Lemaire,
it.
what is your financial situation? I was trying to figure that out the other day.
Hey man, come on, man.
Come on, man. That is junk, dude. That's crap.
That's OL.
That was an OL. That's yeah. He could have never known that was an OL. You can never know it's an OL when you ask about somebody's money until it's an OL. So like, how are you doing on money? And they're like, "Fuck you, you piece of shit." It's like,
Not, it wasn't how you're doing it. It's how are you doing it?
What do you- I don't know.
How
man.
do you make money?
Well, when I was living with Nate, I was driving Lyft all the time. And
Gotcha.
I did
was a
that.
photographer. Yeah.
Remember that? I drove Uber for a day.
I used to
I was like, I'm not doing this.
I used to try to get you out there all the time. I'm like, come on, man.
You'd be like, come on.
I
I'd
used
be
to do the
like,
same
I'm not
thing to the
doing
bear.
this.
Like, yo, just go do it, man. Just get out there, get some.
No.
It's the worst.
I loved
I've
it.
done
I absolutely love driving
Nah.
Lyft. I would drive it. My phone would ding. I'd be like, ooh, and I would go and pick people up. I thought it was addictive. I would go out and do it for hours.
You
I couldn't
built
stop.
for it.
Yeah, I loved it.
I got a jacket.
Just small talking everybody.
You got a jacket?
I got a Lyft jacket.
Oh, yeah. You did a lot
yeah.
of it. He did do enough to get a
So
Lyft
much
jacket.
Lyft. Yeah.
I probably lost money on Uber. That was crazy that I even. But I think I was working a job at the time. I remember when I applied for it, I had a job already.
Just was bored.
Yeah, you did. You were
I mean, it
in
was
the
like
garage
Yeah.
someday. It was so funny
Pretty sick.
how little you showed up to that. The fact they didn't fire you, I was
They
like, this is
were,
amazing.
well, that's because they were giving me like $400 a week,
True.
maybe
money.
less. I think it was $300 a week,
It was less than,
and
yeah.
it was like it was $300 a week, and it was actually there was some days where it was like 10, 12 hours. Like you'd just get stuck there.
Yeah.
Like you'd
How'd
get
you
there at
how'd
the
you
beginning.
get that job?
Because they hired me for the sales department at this Toyota dealership. And I told him I couldn't sell cars. Like, I wasn't going to sell cars because I wasn't going to commit to those hours.
Yeah.
Because, like, you have to be there.
Sure, yeah.
So then they put me in the internet sales thing, which was cold calling. And I couldn't, never
Yeah.
sold one.
Yeah.
Never got one thing done. I was like, I'm not calling these people. I would sit at my desk.
They just let it rock.
No, they were like, we're going to have to get rid of you. And so the garage was like, we'll take him. He's funny.
And
No, they just moved me to I was decent there.
Customer service, right?
Yeah, the customers. I was the guy at the front desk at the garage.
Damn, that's awesome.
Except I didn't know shit about cars. So they'd ask me a question about what was wrong with their car. And I'd just be like, look, man.
that would have been a good segue if you failed. Like you, just the guy, just being funny at the.
Yeah, and then it got to the point where I would just show up when I showed up. Because I was like, you guys can fire me. I don't care. I'm not afraid of getting fired. As soon as you show you're not afraid of death, everybody's afraid to kill you.
Dude, that's what I thought. I remember because I figured that out too. I've like been at jobs where I don't give up. I've made it clear. Like the one lady
Yeah.
was like, you could get fired. I'm like, dude, I fantasize every day about getting fired.
Yeah,
from here.
please.
And they don't do it for some weird reason. And I tried that at my dog walking job, and dude, they called my bluff and fired me so fucking fast.
Oh, was
I
the
like
dog
that
walking
job.
via like the phone, like an app?
No, I would go in person, grab my key. Like I talked to this lady. She was sending me up to actually she was sending me to her own house through her company and paying me like I have to drive all the way to Conshohocken for like $8, then drive
Yeah.
back. And I was like, dude, I'm not doing this. And she's like, well, it's my personal house. I'm like, you fucking bitch, you're the one sending me out here.
Ugh.
She knew exactly where I lived and where she was making me drive and how I was. It was like a Fridays at 6 p.m. I'd have to drive out to Conshohocken for $8 and then come back. And I was
It's like an hour.
and be sitting in fucking traffic. It was
Yeah.
crazy. And I was like, dude, this is bullshit. And she's like, well, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, if I go to contract, I quit. I'm not going to. And she's like, all right, you're done. I was like, gosh, shit, God damn it. Fuck.
Oh.
Shit. I loved it, dude. It was $400 a week, and I would just walk dogs.
That's what I'm doing right now. Just get high and walk dogs.
Oh,
like,
it's the fucking best, dude.
better.
I was going to sign up for that, and I knew.
Dude, dog walking
Zero
rules.
chance. It was like the thing I signed up for was almost like an Uber app type thing
wag.
where yeah. And I started to fill it out, and I was like, I'll literally never do this.
Well, that's the thing with
Like,
dogs.
if I got a notification for it, I'd just be like, nah, I can't. Yeah, I can't right now. It's almost dinner.
Well, with the dogs, like with the I worked cash, like at the cash registers when I was younger, and I would steal like if I didn't like the manager, I would just start stealing as much money as I could from the cash register. But once when I was serving dogs, I'd be like, I could probably do a 20-minute walk instead of a 30-minute walk, and I'd look at the dog and I'm like,
feel
can't
bad.
do you like that, man. I'm like, yeah, every single. I'd be like, I was so honest with the dogs. I would hate. There'd be owners that I would hate, but I'm like, I gotta have this guy. I
Yeah,
had
you've always
to
been
get
a
this
big
guy.
dog guy.
Yeah, man. I would get him out of the cage, and I'm like, let's go, bud. I would give them like full walks, dude. And sometimes a little extra. I love that job, man. That was so
That
fun.
is a good job, actually.
I didn't realize I was a dog guy like I am until I started walking.
Have you ever had any aggressive dogs that, like, when you came in, they weren't really?
Yeah, I got a German Shepherd that will attack everything. Like even when I first started, he bit at my beard.
Damn.
But I didn't flinch, and I guess he was like, all right, I see, and that was it. Like, but he's for real
Damn, dude.
They don't like.
He bit at your. He got up to your beard.
Yeah,
You didn't flinch? That's physically impossible.
That's
Darwin used to stand in front of a snake in a glass box, and he would test that out, and every single time he couldn't not flinch.
I think it was because the woman who took me in there to meet the dog, she was like, he might act up, just don't act scared or he'll get worse.
So if he bites at your face, stand still.
Look, I probably should have flinched, but I just at that time,
Damn.
But he's an absolute monster. Like I fuck with him. I'm saying it like, but if he was here right now, he'd be like, "What the fuck are you looking at, Shane? Just like you making this eye contact with me? I can't turn it off.
Insanity.
I know it is. It's weird."
But yeah, dude, I had a couple. It was funny because I would go in with pit bulls, and they're always so friendly. You go in their house, and they're just like, "Oh, what's up, dude?" And they're all excited. Fucking labs, dude. There's a lab that would bark and snarl at me every single time until I made it to its refrigerator. I'd have to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Get to the refrigerator, bite and hit off a piece of hot dog, throw it to him, and he was just like, "Oh, okay."
All right, we're cool now.
Should have bring me? Why didn't you give me a hot dog before, dude? I would
Yeah.
instantly change his tune. I'd walk him, come by the next day, and he's be like, "Rah," and I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" But yeah, it was pretty tight. I went in there like such a cock and was like, I can specifically work with aggressive breeds. I can handle kind of any kind of dog situation. They finally gave me
You
one.
had the Akita, bro.
Well, I had the Akita, so I figured I could do it.
You were like, I can handle.
Dude, walking in on an aggressive dog, I was shook. I was walking in just kind of like, whoa, maybe I'm not Cesar Millan. I think I was. But yeah, I had the Akita, so I thought I was the man. And they gave me a couple. They were like, this dog's actually not that friendly.
Yours was a motherfucker, though.
Yeah, my dog was mean as fuck.
Yeah.
My dog bit like other dogs. It would hop the fence. It would hop my fence, run, bite other dogs, and come back. And I'd be like,
Yeah,
his
his
dog.
dog.
Get his
Scary.
fix real
His
quick.
dog. Yeah, that was a mean
So
dog.
mean,
A
dude.
cool looking dog, though.
yeah, it was
Really
a fucking,
pretty dog. But yeah, the first time I met it, I like fucked with it and made eye contact with it, and it immediately was like, I was
And
like,
that was it. It was
Jesus
over
Christ.
for you.
dude. So when I had, so when I was getting divorced, we had like a month. We had like 2 months.
Chuckle at that.
In my first marriage, we had 3.
So I was getting divorced, and
So I'm walking dogs. I'm getting divorced. This is like when things are going really well, and
Killing it.
yeah.
so I had.
Listen, anybody out there, it gets better.
100%.
All right, we get a lot. I don't know about you. We get a lot of DMs that are like, "Shit's tough right now.
Yeah.
You guys help us." All that, like a lot of that. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, we've been there.
You just keep it pushing.
I couldn't even Uber.
True.
I was out just sitting in a car.
Dude, I brought
I'm,
in.
I'm not even gonna. Pick
Yeah, I
these
brought in
people
my
up.
30th birthday on an air mattress in my brother's house. After being, I didn't realize I was allergic to. I think they had like a down mattress with all the feathers, so I got dust mites. So like I was like I had like basically asthma from the dust mites. Brought it up to an air mattress. I remember laying there on my 30th birthday and being like, "It's not so bad. Come on,
Yeah,
come on, it's not bad."
you had some nice air mattresses.
I
though.
did have some.
I
I'm
do
not bragging,
remember
I'm not
some of your air
bragging.
mattresses.
Well, what I used to do is I get a big air mattress, blow it up.
That's some nice air mattress.
Yo,
He
I'm
had, I
telling you.
remember some very
Years
nice
ago,
air
I would get an air
mattresses.
mattress, blow it up, the big one, and then I would buy a foam pad. Well, steal it from Target, and I would get a foam pad from Target. Put a foam pad on an air mattress, dude. It feels like a fucking
Yeah.
sleep number, dude.
I don't know what you're nodding at.
Yeah, that's what I was just because did
He
you
just-
share one?
Yeah, him and Jabri would just shatter this.
There, you can pimp out an air mattress. Tell him.
You could pimp out an air mattress. Yeah, you put a foam pad on it.
Come on,
some
man.
good pillows.
And then when it pops, you just put it back in the box and return it and get another one.
Basically, you ever see that highlight video like Shaq breaking backboards and like bringing down? You could put together a Lemaire and Jabri air mattress compilation that was just like boom shakalaka every time. Man,
Dude, that's so fucking funny.
waking up to just like
I wonder what the PSI was on those air mattresses.
oh,
It's like
just
a
waking up to just a literal sinking feeling.
Well, because it would V you guys right into each other.
Pigs in
How
a
they wake
blanket.
up,
Just pigs in a blanket. Just fucking- that thing, honestly, if you and Jabri were in the air mattress, both in your prime of fat, both ends of the air mattress would be off the ground. It would literally be off the ground. Those are some big
It would just
dogs.
half pipe.
Absolute half pipe. dude.
How did y'all start? Just like in the end, just
No, they would go one at a time. You guys never, you never shared an air
no,
mattress.
somebody would take the couch, somebody would take an air mattress.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they can. There's no air mattress.
It would just be a mushroom cloud.
It would be insane.
Oh, fuck.
But them colliding, there had to be some sort of physics involved, like one of those things on your desk. Just two dudes in an air mattress. Oh man.
Oh, dude. So you're talking about the dog. So I was. So it was like my marriage was disintegrated. So it was, that should be the quote of every air mattress. Be like, is your marriage disintegrating?
Are you not a 300-pound brother?
Are you refusing couples counseling? So so I remember it was like I would bring the dog with me all the time, and I met Brittany after that. So like I brought the dog to Brittany's. I just fucking met Brittany, and so I'm like, yeah, this dog's really cool, likes me or whatever. But Akita's are really protective. So me and Brittany were sleeping in a bed, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and the dog's name was Simone, which is funny. It was named after my ex-girlfriend, which is hilarious. My ex-wife was like, "Is her name Simone?" And I was like, why'd you name your dog that? And it was named out. Yeah, it was bizarre. But
It's a strong move, though.
Kind of tight, yeah.
If you ever find out who your girl was dating before his name, name the dog that. And then
pretty tight.
Just fucking hold it down in front of her.
Listen, motherfucker, that's actually a tight move.
Brad. Diplo. This is my dog, Diplo. Piece of shit.
No, we leave him outside all the time. But yeah,
He's an alley dog.
I woke up and Simone, the dog, was right in Brittany's, like inches from Brittany's face, just like staring at her. And I was like, Brittany, don't move. I thought she was gonna bite her.
Good God.
That's how protective they are. They were like, what the fuck is this? It was so fucking funny. And then her roommate tried to come in, and she like completely chased.
Yeah, weren't you saying they were the samurai dogs?
Yeah,
Akitas?
They're the official dogs of samurai.
Sick.
Pretty tight, yeah.
It's kind of dope.
Yeah.
What was it? Fuck, was it Pitbulls? I forget what it was.
Pit
Damn.
bulls used to guard.
No, I forget the Roman Empire's dog. I just remembered it.
Cane Corso.
Might have been the King Corsos, which
It was.
fucking
It
rules.
was Huskies.
Well, they used to use Cane Corsos in battles.
It was Huskies.
It was not Huskies.
It was definitely Huskies.
Romans,
you
dude.
buffoon.
It was Huskies.
I'll bet you
It was
any amount of money.
Siberian Huskies.
For the
Do you know,
Romans.
first off,
for
do
the
you know where
Romans.
Siberia is compared to the Roman Empire?
Yes, I do, Shane.
They
Dude,
never went
it was
over
Cane
there.
Corsos were used in battle, and I think Pit bulls came a little later.
It was something, King Corsos, and then
Malamutes.
the Roman dog was like a...
It was Malamutes.
Look it up. Definitely not Malamute. They're the Spitz family.
I just was looking at it. It might have been King Corso.
It was
I
King. They
just looking
used
at it.
Cane Corsos in battle. I think pit bulls used to sit and babysit the kids, because pit bulls will sit and just kind of like just sit idly around the kids.
and ate them.
It might have been golden retrievers. Now that we're going.
No, they're recent.
That's racist. First of all, just
Golden
assume.
retrievers are.
I know what you're doing.
Just the war dog for the whites. Just a friendly
True.
golden retriever. You send them up
True.
front.
That's the top dog of being. I don't know why he barks at you. He doesn't bark at black
Yeah.
people usually. Golden retrievers top
Anyway,
quality.
this-
They only bark at black
This
people.
is our land.
And they're friendly to everyone. To everyone else, they're the sweetest dog. But
yeah,
And they were, golden retrievers were the last, like 150 years.
were they really?
Yeah, they're recent.
They're one of my least. I think they're one of my.
I'm not a
least
big
favorite.
fan. I used to
No,
really like them. I don't like the long-haired ones. I don't
Yeah.
like long hair on a dog.
Me either.
Nomad
it's
Goose.
a mess.
No, I don't
Yeah,
like
they're
it.
they're good for like if you have a hate has no home here, but you still want to kind of be like.
We're still pretty white. Yo, speaking of, I forgot to mention the census. To see if it still says Negro on it,
Does it really?
because it definitely did in 2010.
I don't think it does. Oh, and the dog is King Corso.
Nice.
Knew it.
Knew it. What?
Huh?
I called Cane Corso, dude. I actually have an extensive hit. Dog.
I actually
knowledge.
brought that up on a very recent episode.
Did
It
you?
was
Really?
King Corsos.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Cane Corso.
Um,
But you claiming that you knew that and I didn't?
I did literally bring it up on a episode recently.
known that for like 10
As soon
years.
as, yeah,
I've known
maybe
it
you
for
did.
like
maybe
15,
when I
maybe
brought
15.
it up, you're like, oh yeah.
I think you're
definitely
both
for sure.
wrong.
Probably.
Actively. I think you're both actively wrong.
But 2010 census, I saw it on the local news. I was watching it at my parents' house, and it was like, make sure you fill out your census. And they were showing an old census, like just B-roll footage, and it was like white, Hispanic, black, or Negro, other. It's like,
think that was
man,
a
they're
Spanish
still tossing that
translation? You think that was like for the Spanish translation?
in? No, because Hispanic was right above that.
True.
Non-white Hispanic was right above that.
Yeah.
It literally just was like, here's another way to say it
True. Yeah.
on the census.
Take your choice, basically.
Pretty intense.
Dealer's choice. 2010. I don't think anyone was
2010.
really.
Yeah,
yeah.
well, it was just
It still says it today?
Wait, what year is that? All right.
There's no way.
There's no way it still says it.
If that's the case, I'm pissed I blew off that census worker.
2020? Called it.
Yeah, so it was February 6, 2020, and it's from like Chicago.
And it says, how does it describe it?
White, black, African, or Negro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, there's still some gentlemen out there that like
That
the
identify
fashion trend.
themselves as that?
That's
what I would go by.
That's not worth the fight. You got to pick and choose your battles, man.
It's not like you guys are the ones doing it. We're talking about white people complaining to get rid of that.
Well, that's fair.
That seems like one black people would be like, all right, take it easy.
It's obviously not.
Well, I don't think black people are filling out censuses.
True. Well,
I don't think you guys are seeing.
That's a conspiracy. There's a conspiracy. I've talked about this before. There's a conspiracy in the black community that there's way more black people than the government tells people there are.
I kind of
True,
believe that.
because according to this, there's more millionaires than black people in America.
That's what I'm saying.
Now that I
dude.
found out there's 18.6 millionaires.
Exactly.
It's nuts.
It's cash money records, dude. That's just golden retrievers having fun. Dude. That's just white people. All right, we got it's so hot in
Yeah,
here.
let's slide in the page.
Let's take a little break here. Slide
All
to the Patreon.
Let's do her.
Thank you.
Oh, do you have anything? Live, dude. We're back again. Lemaire just gave us a countdown from the booth. What up, dude? How you been?
Doing fine.
How was the week?
Week was good.
How was our time apart? I just basically skedaddled after the last episode. I took off, hopped on a plane the next day. I was California living, dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were out there.
Dude, it was awesome.
You're a beach boy.
I was Salt Life. Dude, I am
Did you
Salt
Life?
Like, come on.
First off, I'm Salt Life.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I am Salt Life.
Okay, but
There can be more than one Salt Life. I agree.
that's true.
But I am Salt Life.
I don't know. Dude, I'm telling you.
What?
I had sand in my hair. I didn't wash my hair.
I got sand in the trunk of the cruise right now.
Wasn't your Salt Life.
Doesn't matter.
Don't steal Salt
The
Life
beach
back.
finds me.
Dude, I love having sand in my car.
Oh, me too. Especially when it wasn't me and someone borrowed my car without asking. That's what I love, sand in my car.
No, dude, it was awesome, man. Went jet skiing.
That's Salt Life.
Dude, we went jet skiing. Fuck, man. She was.
Did you rent a Jeep in Key West? Cruise through the town?
I mean, that's not bad.
That's Salt Life.
But you have a sticker? If you can read this, flip me over.
Bro, did you get a bottle of rum and sit on a palm tree?
Come
on.
That's Pirates of the Caribbean.
That
man.
is pirate life. I might be pirate life.
We can both be Salt Life.
All right.
I think.
I'm big into psychology, though.
Huh?
I call psychology.
That's fine. You can have psychology.
I call weed.
I'm a social worker. Dude.
I call weed.
Psychologist. I love that in social work school. They're like, I mean, psychologists think they know. It's like, that's because they genuinely know more than you. Would you please shut up? You read like half of there was the, who's the big philosopher they would all read and be like, well, this is all you need to know. Fuck, what's the guy's name? He's French. Jesus Christ. No, Lemaire. He's French. He's a gay guy.
Is he alive right now?
That's a lot of them. No,
Yeah.
not Descartes was Italian, I believe.
Rene Descartes?
No, he was more.
Right?
No,
Voltaire.
he was. Hold on, I'll get this. He came up
He
with
was.
the term the medical gaze.
But I thought he was a satirist, not necessarily a. Was Voltaire like.
he was a thinker. Yeah,
He was. Yeah, he's just a philosopher.
he was a
yeah.
thinker.
Sick.
Who? Okay,
Sick.
he debated Noam Chomsky, or Noah Chomsky.
Gnome.
Noah, the intern Chomsky, dude.
I don't know. I don't care. I don't.
Fuck. Well, they'll like they would.
A gay Frenchman debated Noam Chomsky?
Yeah.
Sick.
I didn't understand it. It was pretty unwatchable. But either way, yeah, they'll go and be like, they'll like read like a chapter of this guy's work and then be like, oh yeah, psychologists think they know everything, dude. And it's
I
like,
get it.
dude, I went to school for 2 years for this. We didn't do fucking anything.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, you get psychology, you get weed. I'm just all Salt Life, dude. Which weed kind of comes with that for the most part. But like, I don't even think about it like that.
Salt Life and weed?
What?
Salt Life's more about boozing, getting a Yeti cooler, filling
you?
it up with some suds.
To you?
First off, don't you lecture me on what Salt Life is. Salt Life's about blacking out, pissing in the water.
Foucault. That's his name.
It's
I
about
pissed in the water. I for sure.
It's about not swimming until you have to piss, and then going waist deep and pissing.
Dude, it's about getting right to the beach. I set the stuff down. I'm a
Sprint.
water
Yeah,
bug.
you are.
I'm a water bug, dude.
You are a bit of a water bug.
I'm a water bug. I was in the water the whole time.
That makes sense.
Dude, it's one of those beaches too. The second day, because obviously I went to the beach as much as possible. Of
course.
4 days. The second day, we're at one of those beaches that slope down. Did you ever go to?
I
one
don't
of
like
those?
those.
Dude, I thought I didn't, but it's so fucking fun.
Oh, you get some speed running in.
You get some speed running in, dude. I was boogieing. I had a little boogie board.
Really?
Yeah, well, it was I borrowed it, but I still boogie.
I had your boogie board in my trunk for
That was my skin
about
board.
2
Excuse
years.
me, that was my skin board.
Pardon me.
Yeah, there's a difference. I mean, whatever.
I'm not. That's not salt life. Boogie boarding is slight salt life. Skimboarding, not salt life.
Skimboarding salt life is
Dude,
hell,
I'm
dude.
telling you what salt life is.
It's extreme, dude.
No, that's all. Yeah, that's all extreme sports.
Dude, I'm telling you
That's
what.
not salt life.
If I had,
Salt life's about fucking pulling up, digging a hole, laying on your stomach, pissing into the sand, so you don't even get in the water. You just
dude, I'm telling you what. If I had my skimboard on that decline, that would have been. I would
You
have
would've
got
been
signed.
shredding.
I would have got sponsored.
definitely.
I probably got sponsored.
By
Skimboard
Quicksilver?
Scout. Yeah, dude. By Billabong.
Billabong would have been on.
Billabong would have
They
saw
would have
me.
been all over you.
Yeah, Billabong would have saw me fucking skimming and been like, whoo.
Lemaire doesn't seem like he's very salt life.
Hey, Lemaire, are you Salt Life?
I don't really know what it means.
You
go-
seem, yeah, exactly. You
you like
seem
the
more
beach?
like freshwater life.
Yeah, I don't like beaches.
You seem like pond life.
Well, it is a nerd thing to not like beaches. How long has that been the case?
Like my whole life. I think I like swamps. I do like swamps.
Exactly. I knew it. I knew you were a swamp thing.
You're Swamp Life?
You're a swamp thing,
I'm
dude.
swamp life.
So you like a nice bog.
Yeah.
A nice humid bog.
Real Shrek, dude. Absolute Shrek.
So what happens when you go to the beach that makes you, I can't, again, I'm all Salt Life, so when I know people who are like, I hate the beach. I'm like, I can't fathom, like, what bothers you about it?
Well, I've been a fat my whole life.
That's all right, dude. That's
not-
when you have to shine at the beach.
Yeah,
You have to be fat at the beach.
for sure.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not trying to look like a baked ham. I'm not out there.
All right. Why don't you save the jokes for the table over here? You just answer the questions.
Yeah, man, you got to get,
That's sad. Are you high right now? God
Just a
damn
little
it,
bit.
dude.
how,
little
you
bit.
seem like you're like hours after high when it's just pure,
Yeah.
just like, ugh.
You seemed a little, you got like
You
sad.
can tell in his face
yeah.
now. You can't tell in his eyes, but his whole after Lemaire, if Lemaire smoked weed hours for the podcast, he shows up and he's just like, his whole face is just on break, dude. It's just like,
That was me. That was me yesterday.
that wasn't really.
Oh, did a show in Jersey, and then it was party time.
Really?
I mean, it was
The Mr. Cool emerged?
No, there's a new Mr. Cool. It's the king of the good times.
Really?
Yeah, I was king of good times.
What were you up to?
Just bouncing around, chugging beers. They had these like Oktoberfest giant mugs,
Yeah, a cool glass is.
and I was
is
like,
a
dude, watch
challenge.
this. I'll chug this whole thing. And DeRosa was like, no, why would you do that? And I was like, nobody can stop me. Chugged, it was like 3 beers. And I was like, towards the end of it, I was like, like it was so hard. It was terrible. It was
What
terrible.
kind of beer was this?
That was a Miller Lite or Bud Light,
Respectable.
but it was fresh out, so it was freezing, very carbonated. That
Cold
was a
Bud
tough
Light's
chug.
Cold Bud Light's good.
It is very delicious, but that's a tough chug. Especially, and there was pressure on. I did it in front of the waitresses at the staff, so they knew.
Yeah.
So they were like, "That's a guy I would like to sleep with."
Yeah. Instant blowjob.
No. But then all day, dude. Yesterday, that was one of my worst hangovers in a
Well,
while.
Like a strict Bud Light hangover.
Yeah, 1 shot, no drugs, no narcotics,
Just cigs.
no pots,
Cigs and Bud Light.
some cigs.
If you had
Actually,
some pot,
yeah, a
you
lot of
wouldn't have
cigarettes.
you wouldn't have as bad of a hangover.
Bro,
Come
that's
on,
a myth.
It's not, dude.
Oh, while you're hungover to get high?
No. The night before. As soon as when you're drunk and you're sitting there and you're just being like, looking at one eye, just eat a bunch of edibles. Just plugging them and just start smoking a bunch of weed. Dude, you wake up the next morning. You might wake up in the middle of the night extremely high and disoriented and be like,
That's what happened. I did that once. You left that bag of gummies at that casino.
True.
And I munched the whole bag. And I woke up in outer space.
was that when you and our friend woke up?
Me and our best friend, Mecky.
He who cannot be named, dude.
He who backstabbed us and abandoned the cast.
Yeah, that's when you guys woke up in utter darkness.
Oh, I forgot he was there.
You guys were in the afterlife.
Totally.
You woke up in a windowless hotel room, completely pitch dark. stoned out of your mind. You might as well be in like another planet.
It was. I forgot he was in there, and he was like, "Shane." I was like, "Oh." Yeah.
That's like, you never in Power Rangers, that guy's head just appears and starts talking.
Yeah.
You guys were Gordon, dude.
What's his name? Gordon.
I think it's Gordon.
Zordon.
Zordon. I was gonna say, Gordon.
It's Zordon. Yeah, my bad. My bad. I was busy fucking ripping curls and shit when I was younger, dude. I don't remember the names.
I don't remember Power Rangers.
Dude, we I should tell. This is actually kind of funny. So we were.
Oh, this here. Pardon me.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It
I
is
apologize.
Indigenous Peoples Day. I shouldn't.
It is Indigenous people. As
Yeah.
you know, Noah is a friend of mine, and he's 1/16th.
True. Sorry, no. I'm sorry for talking over Shane.
Sorry about what we did, Noah. Thanks for the fucking pad, though. Sweet pad. No, this lady thought this guy and his girl thought your plan worked.
What plan?
Smoke a little weed, you'll feel a little
it
better.
just does.
All right, blacked out lady, front row.
Yeah.
Did I tell you this?
No.
This is crazy. Front row, blacked out. First off, before my show in Connecticut, a guy got stabbed in the park across the street. Bridgeport is hell.
You were warned that it's like a motherfucker.
Yes. Guy got stabbed in the park like right before the show, so there's cops and shit.
Nice.
Show starts, this couple in the front row is blacked out. The dude seemed okay. The girl was gone.
Yeah.
So right when I get on stage, they like stood up to leave. And he first, when they got up right away, he was like, "She's wasted." Did that. And I was like, "Sweet." And then he like tried to walk her out, and she walked straight back into a wall.
Oh,
she literally walked straight into
God.
a wall. And it was just like, holy shit, this lady's hammered. So they leave. I asked her if she was trying to get on the Hogwarts Express. Not a big deal. I mean, that's the type of stuff I riff. Not a
Holy
big deal.
fuck.
But then they came back in like 5-10 minutes later, and it was like, what happened that you're back?
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to be able to make this. I saw you can't walk. And he was like, gave her a little weed. And I was just like, oh my God. That's like, that is insane. To be like, oh, you're blacked out? Here, hit this blunt. We're going to go back in.
It works for me, dude.
She hit the blunt.
Yeah.
Then she was sitting there. I was like, you're going to be so sick. Like,
Yeah.
if I was blacked out and someone was like, smoke weed, I'd be like the spins. It'd be the worst
Yeah,
thing in the world.
yeah.
So a minute later, I'm talking, and I just look down, and she's like, just throwing up straight down the front of her shirt.
Jesus.
Trying to like pretend like she's not. She was like, and she was chugging. She was drinking sangria. Oh. It was like this purple mess that just fell out. Oh.
That's a sad girl.
But
the
she
next
was in the
day.
front, so no one else could see it.
Sure.
So it was just me, like, holy shit, that lady's throwing up. Like, this is crazy. And I was just making fun of it. I mean, trying to sneak a throw up in the front row. Like, no one's looking. You're just like,
Well, she was probably pretty dressed up too.
she was.
Because girls get pretty gussied for the comedy.
they
She
always
shoot
get gussied.
outfit, and you're just like,
Oh, no, she didn't go in. She just literally was like, just straight, just, it like, looked like someone just opened a faucet, and it just liquid just fell out of
yeah,
it.
it's what my baby does.
Yeah,
They just go like, what?
Yeah.
And they just spit.
It was
throw up.
exactly like a kid throw up. It was just,
Oh fuck.
but what was great was there was a cumpleaños next to them.
Was it really?
Yeah, a little Hispanic happy birthday going on at the table over the day. I was like, man, she's throwing up. And I was like, did she try to sneak that? And the lady was like, she threw up twice. I missed the first one. So this lady got away with throwing up once. Unknown. Just a quick, like, just straight onto the floor. Incredible.
Oh, must have stunk, dude.
Oh, and I was talking about it with Soder, and he was like, they put, that was like girlfriend astronaut training. Like, that girl had to sit with her boyfriend to watch like a podcaster, like get tons of booze,
And get a bunch of
smoke
weed.
a blunt. Go back. She's like, I'm not gonna miss my favorite podcaster, and she was just like, in that fucking swirly chair, just like,
The G-force.
yeah, the G-force. Yeah.
Damn, dude. Yeah, well, it's like I can't. Everyone's biochemistry is different. I can't have caffeine if I drink. No one believes me. If I drink caffeine at 10 in the morning, dude, 1 in the morning or 10 a.m. The next night, I go to bed at like 10 o'clock. I'm just like.
I think no one believes you because that can't be true.
It is, dude.
No, but like the caffeine will leave your system.
Depends on what kind of. Everyone has different. What is it called? Enzymes that break down caffeine. I think there's 3 types. One of them is just like.
Sounds like you've done your research.
I have.
I yield the floor, dude.
There's.
Pardon me.
I Google everything.
Your book life, dude. I'm so alive.
Dude, what do you think you bring on the beach? I haven't brought a book on
Book?
the beach. Come up. What?
What?
That's when you're at the
That
beach.
might be the least Salt Life thing I've ever heard. That's
Please,
mom
dude.
Salt Life, dude.
Joe.
That's 100% mom Salt
Get a
Life.
nice Dean Koontz book.
Yeah, dude. Get a nice John Grish out on the beach.
I'm reading the latest Patricia Higgins Clark. Dude.
Yeah, what are you, nuts?
No, I read Roots on the beach one year down there. I read the whole thing. From Chicken
You
George.
read Roots
from
at the
Chicken
beach?
George all the way through. Yeah, I read it on the beach.
With your wife?
No, this was before.
Oh.
I was in high school.
I was going to say, dude,
I saw
that's
it was
wild.
there. I saw it was there, and I was like, "Oh, Roots!" And I started reading it, and I was like, "This is actually pretty engrossing. It's a great tale."
On the beach, you sat on the beach with Roots.
I used to go to the to go to the beach for like a week at a time, dude. I saw it right through. That book was great,
Nice.
but I learned the guy was a bit of a liar, which is so funny.
Some
that
horse feeding.
Yeah, somebody was racist enough to be like, I don't know if that's true, and went back and
That's a tough
held the
level
man's
of
feet
racism.
went to
be
the held,
like-
held his feet to the fire. But the problem is like the guy, from what I understand, was like kind of right, and the guy fudged a lot of stuff. But it's also like,
I've gotten drunk enough to be that kind of racist.
let's also go on Ancestry.com and try.
Lemaire remembers. I think I got some drunken arguments where I was like, it wasn't as bad as they're making it seem. Yeah, it's a tough one.
But
It's a tough one to get the recap from someone else on. Be like, I don't think that's what I said. Like, yeah, it is.
like,
It's
wow.
exactly what you said. I was like, well, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry. What was the thing you wanted to?
Oh yeah, so like if you have like there's one where like there's people have like a certain kind of enzymes, and obviously this is like a continuum, but it's like you can drink a cup of coffee and immediately fall asleep. There's some people who like caffeine doesn't have an effect on them, and then there's other people like the normal functioning where you have a cup of coffee, you're like, oh, I'm nice and
Yeah.
lively, and like 2 hours later I go. There's a third type that's like, dude, after like it's something like 14 hours, it stays in your system. And the worst part is I drink a cup of coffee, I'm fine. It's something like when it breaks down, they must produce something else that like, dude, when I go to lay down, I'll just sit there and be like, my heart's just like, oh, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh fuck, I had coffee today. I'll just be up.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That is.
But there's also like my brother, if he's drunk and smokes weed, same thing, spins, throw up, good night.
Which one?
Kevin.
Oh,
If I'm drunk,
I was hoping it was Billy.
Billy doesn't really smoke weed.
Yeah.
But he probably would. He strikes me as the type who would spin out of control. If I'm drinking, that's just
Funny thing. Be like, yeah, he strikes me as someone without self control.
no, who would spin out of
Yeah.
out of like he would smoke weed when drunk and just instantly be like, whoa.
Oh, for sure.
If I'm drinking, I have to smoke weed.
Crazy.
If I don't, if I'm as drunk as dude, I've been doing this since college. I would
Yeah, I've
drink
seen
like
it. I've seen it.
Yeah, I'll drink like 340s, be like, and just smoke, like compulsively start smoking weed, and it literally like times out the drunk part, and I can be like, all right, I gotta get home now, and I'll get myself home, and then just be like,
It's crazy.
and go to bed. Dude, it's insane. But yeah, it's all that's why people get edibles, and they're like, this sucks, this didn't do anything. Same thing. I think there's like people who have different stomach enzymes who like weed just doesn't affect them when they eat it.
Those edibles kick in for me. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
I have the light enzymes in
Yeah.
those too, man. I get fucking walloped.
Yeah.
I get walloped, dude. I actually bought some edibles in California, dude. I think the TSA stole them from me.
Really?
I swear to God, they're right in that school bag right there, in my top zipper where I always keep my weed when I fly. Dude, I opened it up today. They were gone. Fucking gone.
That was a TSA.
I think the TSA nicked
Definitely.
me. I think they nicked me. Gummies, and it had a vape pen. What?
Man. So, yeah, yesterday was a complete day of rest.
So you were total mystical.
Complete
Sorry,
mystical.
you're a king of the good times.
King of good times.
Yeah.
That's because I watched a Netflix show on bad boy Indian billionaires. One of the guys was king of good times.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I mean, imagine so he's a billionaire living in India? Dude, imagine.
King of good times.
You could just literally have a whole party and just cut their heads off. Like, if you're a billionaire in India, you can invite everyone over
Yeah.
for like a ball and just cut their
Yeah.
heads.
Oh, yeah.
Wedding.
At the end of this, you guys are all, I'm going to kill all of
I'm
you.
gonna kill you guys.
Yeah, you
And
guys get
there's-
executed.
Nothing's gonna happen. Also, Bill Gates is gonna test a vaccine on you while you're here. Then I'm gonna cut your heads off.
Yeah. I've been listening to some NPR
Yeah.
and all on my Spotify daily drive. I get they throw in some news, a lot of liberal news, and they were talking about like the vaccines being held up a little bit due to health complications. It's like, I wonder what those are.
Yeah, I mean, I think. Well,
And it's like they're long term. Like people don't know how. Like they'll take the vaccine and you won't be able to see what the fucking results are for like months. To be like, what, do your legs grow backwards?
Jesus.
Remember
Christ.
that?
When was that
That was one of Bill Gates's whoopsies.
from? What did it?
I
Was it
think
really?
people's knees started growing the other way. They walked around like those aliens from Contact. Is that what it was? Here we go.
Here we go. Come on now. Dude, don't forget about the Harry Potter trying to go to the Hogwarts Express, dude. That must have fucking murdered.
Oh, it was great. Lady just walked straight into the wall. Yeah. I was like, what'd you do? Hogwarts Express?
Muggle. Obvious muggle.
Dude, I hit absolute home run that didn't get any credit.
What?
At the Stress Factory in New Jersey. We did this show, Big J's show, and it's outside, so you're in a tent.
Awesome.
And I was like, I love doing shows here at the Stress Factory. The crowd's always intense. No one laughed. I mean, that's what I do.
That's like, that's like ahead of your time stuff, honestly. It's like when the guy when Emerson, whoever his name was, or Thoreau wrote Walden, and everyone was like, Walden? Or, Thoreau? That guy fucking blows. He's an idiot and a loser. And then like 300 years later, they're like, this is actually a classic.
This is incredible.
They'll walk it back on you. That was your Walden, dude.
Perhaps it was.
Dude, busting out an intense thing? Come on now.
Yeah, man.
That's next level.
People were upset. People were mad that I said that. It was like a crowd work show that's like very like raunchy.
You're throwing.
So I was like, let me tell you something. This crowd is intense.
What?
Just nothing.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Would you launch it up after
full
that?
Mr. Cool.
Like, sex tense.
Oh yeah, I was like, this lady looks like me, and people were like, oh. People got upset.
You can't make fun of ladies at a comedy show that much unless they're hot. You can make fun of hot ladies. A normal looking lady. Nah, dude. I'm telling you, I trashed a lady's gear one time in a pizza shop in New Jersey at like a real important gig.
Yeah, it's like a fight.
Dude, the whole thing turned on me. Everyone was like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, she kind of said I sucked, but I made fun of her shirt. I thought it was pretty even. So how was the
Mr. Coolin? The crowd work show was great.
Yeah.
It was good. It was fun. It was funny, though, that they were like filming it to try to sell it, and they like put me and Ari on it.
Yeah.
It's like, who the fuck do you think's going to buy this?
Oh, they're trying to do like a pilot type
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Crowd work show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's something you could do. And
I also spent the day of rest, dude.
Yeah.
I think I had 4 meals yesterday. It was crazy.
It
was crazy. 4 meals.
So walk me through from when you woke up. You like when you're hungover. Usually, like you lay there with your eyes closed, and you're like, "I think I'm good. I think I'm good." And you open your eyes, and you're like, "Ugh."
This was woke up, forgot certain things had happened.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you rushed back.
Yeah. Had memories, and then I shouldn't have driven. It felt like driving was risky.
Perhaps.
But I had to leave at like 10 because my Peloton arrived to my apartment.
You had to get back.
Had to get back for the Peloton arrival.
Did someone receive the delivery?
No, I did. I got back in time.
Got you.
Which is it's sad to have a Peloton delivered into a messy room.
While you were hungover?
Yeah, while hungover in like this exact sweatsuit.
Nice.
Just like, just throw it behind the bed. Just put it on the other side of the bed. I was like, just move shit. I literally moved a pile of sweatshirts.
So your room
right
right
put it
now
here.
is the bed and the Peloton?
Yes.
And your artwork, obviously.
And then obviously my sick artwork. A lot of Goya.
Yeah,
Come on.
obviously.
Come on.
So.
We got to rev this podcast. It's a little low energy. That's all right. We'll get there. But no, I watched Adam Sandler's new Halloween movie.
Dude, I started watching that.
It rules.
It was awesome. I started watching that when I was in California, dude. It was fucking so funny.
It was hilarious.
It really was.
I couldn't believe it was hilarious.
I honestly was going in with low expectations. I was being a bit of a hipster, and I was like,
everything he makes fucking
Sandler,
sucks.
same thing. Dude, I was watching that being like, this is fucking
What are you
funny.
shaking your fucking head at, dude?
Adam Sandler's a god.
Oh, I thought you were going to criticize us. I was going to say it's like Adam Sandler is like white people's Tyler Perry. Every black person must see like Little Nicky and be like, what the fuck is this?
They think this is good?
Yeah.
Yes. It's hilarious. He is white Tyler Perry for sure.
I also, while watching it, realized every character he's ever done is just a retarded guy.
I know.
Like 100%. Like this whole movie is based on a retarded guy that like believes in Halloween.
Dude.
Dude, the movie's good.
I got to watch the rest of it. I watched the beginning of it, and I was like, dude, how the fuck? So I'm thinking about him writing this, and I'm like, dude, they're just so funny. His movies are really formulaic when you watch them.
For sure.
But it's like, dude, it was so fucking funny in the very beginning, watching him just fucking on the bicycle, dodging
Doing the
shit.
tricks?
Dude, when he was a robot in the thing, dude, I was like,
Robot, I was like, this is incredible.
I was like, that was awesome.
Because that was like the first scene.
Yeah.
And then he started doing that, and I was like, because I was hate watching it as well.
Yeah.
I was like, let's check out this corny bullshit.
Yeah.
And I was with Tommy, and he was like, no, turn it off. And I was like, let's just watch it for a second. And then he did the robot thing, and we were both like, ah! Like, just dying laughing. Dude.
Yeah, man. That was like, and you just think of it too, like,
Instant classic.
I mean, if you think about a dude on a
People are
movie
going to be
set,
so mad that we like it.
I don't care, man. You think about a guy on a movie set, and they're like,
I know.
all right, go, do a take. And he was fucking hitting it with all the other
Yeah.
machines. I'm like, that's fucking impressive. Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's been at it for a while.
And him getting scared.
Which-
Oh, wait, did you even see him?
No.
Oh, dude. There's
Wait,
a
when
line in that.
The guy hides in the thing. And
Hey, he gets scared constantly. That's part of his charm. He's an easy scare.
he did make the
That's
little
why he
Mickey
loves
face.
Halloween, dude. And the way he talks, he's like,
Dude,
look, guys.
It's genuinely funny. I was watching it, like, I was same thing, like, yeah, put it on. And then I started watching, I'm like, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Sandman's been at
Sandman's
work.
the
He's been
best.
perfecting his craft,
Oh.
dude. He might be the best retarded guy in terms of Hollywood.
He might be the best at playing a retarded guy, for sure.
Doing it funny, not serious. I don't know if he could. Has he ever done a serious?
He has. He's got some serious ones where he also played a retarded guy.
Which one?
Like Reign Over Me. That was good.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was a guy who went retarded after his family died in 9/11,
Damn, really?
who just sat in his room and played video games all day.
Pretty tight.
Yeah. He'd be like, stop saying that. Like, he had, like, headphones on. He was just retarded. They're like, he's worth a ton of money, and his family wants it. He's like, I'll give it to you, all right. Like, just
Yeah, you
Ride a
can't. You
scooter.
can't. If your family dies in a terrorist attack, you can't become autistic or the terrorists win.
exactly.
You gotta stay.
You have to go
you gotta
Salt
stay
Life.
neurotypical, dude. Otherwise, the fucking
You have to Salt Life. No, there was a line in that was like, most of it was like corny, funny. Like, it was fun. It was a fun flick for everybody.
It was a romp, dude.
It's
KJ,
just a
it was all
fun
the
romp.
classics. KJ was
Kevin
in it,
James,
playing
dude.
the cop. Who else was in there? I saw a couple.
Tim Meadows, hilarious.
Meadows in there.
Everything Tim Meadows does, I think, is hilarious.
Yeah, dude. That was a classic cast. Dude.
What a fucking cast.
That
dude.
was. They were the dudes who were the movie dudes before.
I wish I was kidding and this movie sucked. And I was just trying to trick you into admitting you liked it.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's no tricking me.
The movie fucking rules.
I enjoyed it, and also too, like I just watched the first episode of Lost in Space the other day. Fucking awesome, dude.
Which one's that?
It's just a show on Amazon, I think, or Netflix.
All right.
One of them.
There's a line in this Halloween movie of, so Ray Liotta's in it. You get to
Yeah,
Ray
he
Liotta.
was great, dude.
He's just like a weird bully to him. For everybody just bullies this character. But Ray Liotta is at a funeral. Did you see that part? So his dad's dead or something, and so his dad dies at the beginning of the movie, and then you kind of forget about that character, and then you see him at a haunted house, like a fun haunted house, and he like comes out with this like young black chick, and they're like laughing. She's like, "That was so much fun." He's like, "Oh my god, that was so much fun. It almost makes me forget that I had to bury my father today." Anyway, great joke.
Damn, I knew this podcast would pinnacle at us being like Doyle rules.
That's it.
Did you ever see Wedding Singers, dude? Remember
Bro.
that part of it?
This is it.
That's the thing that
We're done with politics. Now it's strictly under reviewing movies.
Yeah, well now it's just being like, oh, dude, fucking remember that part of Wedding Crashers that that's like stock dudes who like don't have original funny thoughts or just wait for a funny movie
had
to come
that.
out and just be like, yo, dude,
I mean, that's all we had. YouTube was not really out
true.
yet. Vine, there was no Vines.
Yeah.
There was no funny internet memes. All you had was
You just
I love lamp. You
Well,
just had to say that. You had to say Anchorman quotes all day.
Yeah, it's all you could do is like wait, try to get pussy, wait till a funny movie came out so you could go to girls and be like, Doyle rules. Like, what are you talking
Yeah.
about? Like, oh, my boys know. Anyway, you want to hang out?
I'm like the funny one of the group. I do a lot of Anchorman.
I'm always thinking about this. When you take a dude who is just like not funny at all, and there are options to get pussy at that point, it's such an uphill battle, dude.
Yeah.
It's like you either have to become super wealthy,
Or gain power.
gain
You
power,
need to gain
for
power.
sure, gain power, which is wealth.
Yeah.
Or like the whole like if you're funny, you can kind of fuck around. And I don't know if it's like a persona people adopt, but like you have to like take that thing where you like get super wealthy and then like start telling girls, being like, I always get what I want.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my god,
That's a tough.
come to my apartment. It's high. It's super high up.
Yeah.
I'm at the top floor. Let me eat your pussy. Check out this altitude right now. Like, whereas you could just
That
like
is.
wear sweatpants and just every now and again chuck a zinger and just cop a blowjob, dude. It's pretty tight.
Who's you?
I'm saying if you're a funny dude. I'm saying you're. I'm saying.
I hear you.
come on.
Yes, I got you, dude.
Although it comes with crippling insecurity. Typically, people are funny. Like, I don't wash my pants all the time.
No. I was just trying to hide the amount of fucking blowjobs I'm getting.
Ooh, you always get what you want to.
I always get it. Sometimes I gotta take what I want.
Come on now.
No.
Come on. I can't believe you're joking right now, dude. My fucking brother's in CBD rehab for CBD.
What?
Yeah. It's
Was he just too relaxed?
A time for laughs. This is not a time for laughs, dude.
Were his joints not inflamed?
No, dude. So he drives a bus. So CBD has a
He drives a bus.
CBD has a tiny trace amount of THC in it because the hemp plant is legal. So in order to be a legal hemp plant, it only can have, I think, 0.3% THC, which, per gram of hemp is 3 milligrams of THC, which is enough to trigger a drug test. So it's like, but if you say, so you're driving a bus, say you have fucking shoulder pain, you could have like your eyes just closing on fucking Percocets and Xanax as long as you have a script and you can legally drive a bus. But if you happen to have trace amounts of THC, they're like, you can't do that. And he was like, dude, this is fucking bullshit. Like, I don't do any drugs. I don't drink. I just take CBD oil. I don't want to take fucking, opiates, blah, blah, blah. So they were like, all right, we understand what you're saying, but for formality's sake, you have to go to a rehab. So he has to go to like not an inpatient. Like he has to just go and do like a program basically. Dude, so he goes in there, dude, it's so fucking funny.
Jesus.
So he goes in there for CBD, dude, has to do a fucking thing. That costs God knows how much fucking money.
Damn, he has to go to like a patient first.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, what are those called?
I used to, when in high school when I got called, what is it
Urgent care? Yeah.
No,
He
it's
has
not.
to go- I was saying he has to go to urgent care.
It's an urgent care rehab, dude, and it's like, and this is how social work works, where it's like everyone's writing these grants, and then someone's like, here's $50,000, and you're like, woo, and everyone just goes on to it, dude. So it's like, he shows up, he's like, hey, my job's making me go here, or it's for CBD, and the lady's just like, these things happen. Come on in.
Oh.
They're just like, yo, we're getting fucking
It's so embarrassing.
10 G's. I mean, he's like, whatever. I mean, it's not as embarrassing as going in there for like fucking smoking meth and shit. At least he can go in there and be like, look, I have to be here.
Which is what everybody says.
True. He
Which is
could
look,
be.
I'm not like one of these fucking CBD. I was doing
Dude,
meth.
so it's like you go in there and they're trying to keep it a little safe now because like you have to go for one orientation in person and then you get to Zoom. But they have this. It's set up where like
He's doing Zoom rehab for CBD,
so
he can drive a bus. Jeez.
So the first day he was there was an in-person orientation, but there are people who are Zooming who are on screens. So it was like him and like 4 or 5 other people, and then there was this 60-year-old black dude on a screen, and they're all the ladies are like, all right, everyone, we're gonna take a break, so like cut your camera off or whatever, and we'll come back. The dude cut his camera off, didn't cut his mic. So he put the fucking old guy while they're on break.
Sounded like Lil Wayne was about to come on. He started lighting up.
No. He started fapping. So they're all in this room. My brother's in IRL. He's there in real life in CBD rehab with other people who happen to do heroin and methamphetamine. And he's like, you hear like,
No.
everyone's like, it's his dog. There's no way he's fat. My brother's like, that guy's jerking off, man. And everyone's like, no, there's no fucking way. And then you just hear the
Holy
guy
shit.
go, oh.
Holy shit. They heard him.
Hear him come.
No.
Yeah. And then
Try to play it cool and come
Dude,
back on.
So he has no idea anyone heard this because he's not in the room with anybody. He's just on a Zoom screen. So the lady's like, all right, everybody come back. And he's like, oh, what's up, y'all? How was everybody's break? Everyone was like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh, my God.
You just fucking came. I mean, dude, in the guy's defense, he's like a 60-year-old dude. He's on Zoom. Either he's right near the porn or he's scoping hot babes on Zoom. And he's like, I gotta rub one out. This is too much. to handle.
Yeah. I could see how like a Zoom with strangers would trigger you into thinking of like cam girls.
Yeah, exactly.
That same. Yeah.
Yep, popping
Next
up.
thing you know.
Dude, just and then like they're all in there. They're all in there.
Just like all hard, like, oh,
Oh fuck. Oh.
yeah.
So this fucking just comes on Zoom really loud.
Oh my God.
And he was old enough too, where you almost feel bad Because you don't know how to
Yeah.
use, especially if you like spent your life like chasing everywhere in your family. You can't call your nephew anymore, your niece. Like, hey, how do you like work this computer?
Oh fuck.
So he's isolated himself into the point where he's just like ripping
He's
loads.
doing Zoom rehab.
He doesn't have any fucking.
And he's jizzing. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this is when people talk about the pandemic and like the cost of like isolating everybody, dude. This is like one of them. You get a guy who's just like could be there in
Yeah,
person
that
and
guy
unable.
should have jerked off in the bathroom. He should have said, "Excuse me, I'm going to go to the bathroom at the break." Yeah, you hear him? You'd be like, "That was loud shit."
It'd be nice if he hit like a nice James Brown, which is like, ah!
Yeah, I was like, he's like, "God damn!"
Oh. Remember the video we used to play where it was the guy? It was an old black dude cream pieing and like an older
Yeah.
white lady. And he's just like,
Yes.
yeah, that was. My brother told me that today, and that was just absolutely delightful.
Man.
Just catching an old guy coming on Zoom, just like, oh, oh, what's up, y'all? How was y'all break? How's everybody? Okay now, okay now,
Yeah,
everybody.
he's still trying to play it cool, just being a cool older black guy.
Okay now, everybody. How's everybody doing here?
Yeah, little Forrest Gump. You remember when he sat outside, imitated that dude coming in Forrest Gump? Your brother should have done that to him.
But yeah, man, that's so he has to go through CBD rehab so that he can reclaim his job. It's a sweet gig, dude. You work for like basically like 3 hours a day, get paid pretty much.
What's it? SEPTA? I don't know if you're allowed.
No, it's a school.
Oh, he's a school bus driver?
Yeah,
He's a rehab. Oh my god. This is bad.
It's a good gig, dude.
Yeah. But arguing like I should be able to have some fucking weed in my system. I'm
mean-
driving these kids.
I mean, the thing is, if you take CBD oil, it's non-psychoactive, and it just happens to leave. The thing is, if you roll up,
What would you say if you got if you tested positive for weed?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you be like, nah, it's CBD?
for sure, well, you could technically, but
Yeah.
but if they were to like really hold your feet to the fire, they could take a blood test and then look at your nanograms per milliliter of your blood, and they could tell you if that was bullshit or not. But it's also, I mean, okay, that's one thing, but it's also like, dude,
I'm sure a little bit of weed in a bus driver's system is
should
the
be-
least of their fucking worries.
it should be mandatory.
Yeah,
But it's also
true.
like the problem is that
Yeah, if you're sober doing this,
I could legally
you're a creep.
True. That's
how
true.
about bus ladies, dude? You ever get some bus ladies?
Yeah, they're
There's a
fucking-
ton of bus ladies.
Yeah, well, they're
Almost always bus ladies.
Are you talking about like back in the days, like the olden days?
School bus.
Yeah, there was mostly when. Well,
I
the
think it was
prob-
always just lesbian
when-
ladies.
for the most
In
part,
my
yeah.
town, in my hometown, if you were a lesbian, you did get shunned from the community, and you just had to be a bus driver.
hopped on the bus. That was it.
You
yeah.
had to be a school bus driver.
For sure, dude. It was a school. That was the treatment, yeah, dude. It was like we had a lady who pretty much, yeah, it was all ladies actually for the most
Yeah.
part. The lady who was like our usual bus driver.
Which is crazy because you'd think like, yeah, it's an awfully big bus for a lady.
She did hit a fire hydrant once and knocked
Really?
it off. Yeah, water shot everywhere. Later found out, through the bus driver grapevine. Now that I have access to bus driver gossip, she was on opiates. Yeah, she was on opiates. She's gone. But you can go get a prescription to Percocets as a bus driver and be like fucking like half your eyes closed on Percocets.
That can't be true.
Yes, you can, dude.
There's no way you can
Yeah, you can.
actively take Percocets and drive a bus.
Yeah, you can. If you have chronic pain issues, you are by law. You couldn't say like, hey, you can work this job, but you can't take X, Y, and Z on a like for the federal government. You're allowed to take any prescription medicine you want. Now, if you're working for the CIA, they might get into
Yeah, but a side effect of it is you can't operate machinery. So I think they would be like, you can't take it and drive.
I'm pretty sure you're able to. That was his whole case. Like, dude, people can take prescription medicine. You can test and you can take fucking. I think you can take it, but you can't take too much. Dude, think about the dudes when I was I mean, I guess they weren't like testing these dudes, but like machine operators and shit. They're all on Percocets.
Yeah, illegally.
No, I think you're totally allowed to be because we would go get drug tested to work in hospitals, and I would go go fake a drug test in the fucking hospital, a little glove or whatever, and dump it in, and then I would watch a guy who also drug tested who would just fucking popping pills. He's like, I got a prescription. He was an operator. So again, correct me if I'm always open to
Yeah.
because I'm not into literal truth. I'm just more of a functional truth guy.
Matt,
Obviously.
I hear you.
Obviously,
But could you do me a favor?
yeah.
Could you talk to this hand?
What you talking about?
Talk to the hand.
Why would I talk to the
Because you're
hand?
being a punk.
Why am I being a fucking punk?
You can't take oxys and drive a school bus.
You can take not Oxycontin maybe, but you can take Percocets. Dude, I guarantee it.
I don't know. I've seen people take perks.
You can be a cop on perks. You can be a cop. I swear to God, you can be a cop on perks and like all kinds of shit. I would argue like a fourth of cops are on psych meds to be honest. So it's like you can
That's
take
interesting.
Take a Xanax. You're telling me a cop can't pop a Xanax and go to work? Like, dude, you'd be surprised how many of them are popping a fucking Valium and heading to the station.
Yeah.
So you know it's your legal medicine. I don't think they're legally allowed to be like, oh, this is your these are your medical issues. Therefore, we won't give you this job. If you have chronic pain, you have to pop a couple perks. If you have to pop some pancakes and syrup, bro.
Yeah.
They're not gonna hate on you for that, dude.
They should. They really should.
You would think.
You would fall asleep hitting.
I mean,
them.
dude, I could be on like a dick shriveling amount of Adderall and just go work for the government, and they're testing you, and it's like, yeah, that's what I take. That's
well, Adderall wouldn't fuck you up like driving or anything.
It would fuck me up. I got kicked out of a concert on Adderall. I tried to jump.
Just Adderall?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I tried. That was when I tried to jump to the lower. I was at a Beastie Boys concert, and I tried to jump to the ground level from my level. Got tackled by security. Dude, it's so funny when the couple times I've taken Adderall, it does the exact opposite. Where it like, how they say like it helps people's impulse control. If you have ADHD, you take Adderall. And
Yeah.
When I take Adderall, it's the total opposite. It's like I'll like see something. I'd be walking down the street and see like a can of soda next to like a bunch of people eating. It's like, kick that can. I'm like, okay, boom, and I kick it. And I'm like, whoa, my bad.
Really?
I was drinking too. That was the thing. So drinking and Adderall for me is just like, oh my God, it's a disaster.
Yeah.
That was the night I got kicked out of the Beastie Boys concert, lost both my shoes, and had to walk.
But
out.
you were drinking at the Beastie Boy concert.
A couple beers, man. I've drank a bunch of times. I never did anything that crazy. It's when I'm drinking and you hit me with the Adderall.
Yes.
Because it's like I have drunk thoughts that are just bad ideas, and the Adderall just gives me the energy to be like, let's go, bro, on the hop. You got this. It gives me like this weird confidence that I shouldn't have while I'm that drunk.
Yeah.
I can't, dude.
I
I can't.
agree.
I can't fuck with it. It's crazy.
Oh, it just makes you talk like fucking nonstop.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I think this might be one of the voting things. Let me see something. Hello? Very good. Better hang up. I hope, dude. I caught one of them.
Voters?
I caught one of them the other day on the phone. Started hitting them with my theories on the two-party system. Like, we don't care who you vote for, man. Just hope that you vote. It's like, dude, will you fucking
do.
stop?
Yeah,
exactly.
you do.
Yeah, for real. You're telling me there's nonpartisan.
Yeah, if people are like, you need to vote, it's like, I'm not going to vote. They're like, if you don't vote, that's pretty much like voting for Trump. It's like, all right, so you need to vote Democrat.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I could go literally vote for Trump, but I'm saying I'm not going to vote.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
then they're like, oh, you can't do that. That's like voting for Trump.
I don't understand the humongous boner that people get for this. Being like, I'm going to wear the sticker. I'm going to show everybody, blah, 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 blah. It's like, I don't know. I've been reading the Denial of Death. Dude, it's such a good... I like read it for a little bit and put it back down.
What's it about?
It's about how most of our... And I haven't finished it yet, but it's about how basically most of our deepest insecurities and our kind of like the personas we build so that we can kind of like go out and function in the world are typically built on like a lie, or like we like restrict what we pay attention to so that we don't freak out about the fact that we're just like floating through space and we're going to die. So like we'll be like, I'm a Republican and so like
right.
when you're younger, you just kind of build a bunch of like a personality just to kind of defend yourself from like the overwhelming terror that's like existing in the universe. So you start to kind of try to like build an identity, and they're saying that like, there's not two types of people, but there's people fall into like somewhere in two camps where it's like there's people who when they kind of come of age and they're like, they see the options presented to them by the society they're in, and they go like, I'll take up one of these parts and I'll be a this and I'll be. Then there's other people who go like, fuck this, fuck all of these things. I want to exist. I want all of this stuff to exist.
Yeah.
I want to do everything at once. And kind of talking about how like the average cat is just like an animal. Like animals run on instincts, but human beings like can like think and reason. So the average human will like kind of like have their nose down in like the standard stuff of like football, like TV, politics, sports, and like they're saying like when the average cat like lifts their nose from like their regular pastures and starts like to contemplate like their place in the universe, they're just like, they like go right down. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing it justice. It goes into like deep psychoanalytic stuff. It's pretty fucking tight.
What was it called?
Denial of Death. It's pretty tight.
Tight.
You would like it.
I might deny death.
Dude, we all do. I mean, it's
I know. I mean, I might like actively start like publicly denying it. It's not real.
It's not real.
It's COVID, dude.
We've been here forever.
Government's lying.
Dude, don't get me started.
All I can remember is being here forever.
Heard that. I don't think we die.
I don't think shit was going on before.
True.
All I remember is from 1992. That's when the world started.
You're born in 92?
No, I was born in 87.
I was born. Oh, when you came. When
Born
you,
in like 88.
when you came to be.
December 87.
I don't believe I was born in 86 at all. I don't even believe I was a baby.
I don't think I was a baby either.
I emerged as a 5-year-old, dude.
I think I'm
Average
timeless and I got hit in the head in 80. Whatever, I don't know. Whenever I was this big.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all I remember. Just being this size forever.
Really? It's pretty tight.
All I can remember is being my exact size.
I was actually thinking today about buying. Do you remember when you first got money? Like the first time you got
2 years ago.
No, I'm talking about like the
the first time the Patreon started doing well.
talking about your first like contact with any kind of currency when you were like really
no,
really
I
little
don't.
kid. I remember getting $5 when I was. I think I got like a Tooth Fairy hooked me up a couple times. When I was 8, I worked with my dad for like a week helping. I was holding a can of nails so he could build a fence, and he gave me the woodman's here. Yeah. He gave me $5 for like a week's worth of work. I remember in my universe. Remember penny candy? You'd go into a store and there would just be like bins, and you would be like, "Dude, I'm gonna get 4 gummy shark," and they'd weigh.
I was just talking about this. They still have that in Spain.
Do they really?
They like have that now.
Do they?
They're just catching up.
So, dude,
They have like gummy shark stores.
You go in and it's so funny.
Was it you and me talking about this? Because I was munching those. I was like stealing them down the aisle.
Could have been. We may have been. Yeah, we may have been
Did
somewhere.
we just talk about it last episode?
Did we talk about gummy sharks? Well, I don't believe
Life's
that.
not real, dude. I barely believe that.
Dude, I had an inception.
Your
moment.
episode denying?
I'm not episode.
Last episode never happened.
Dude, I was like thinking about this when I was 8 years old. I got $5, and dude, like the feeling of immense power I had. Because all I spent money on was just penny candy.
Yeah.
So in my head, I was just like, dude, that's gonna be fucking.
My grandma gave me $100 one Christmas, and I was like, we gotta buy a Dreamcast. Actually, it was 1,000. She won the lottery that year.
$1,000?
She won the lottery that year and gave everybody 1,000.
Damn.
And I was like, my parents just took it.
How old were you?
I never saw a penny. Never saw it. And then as the years went on, that 1,000 was brought down to like 20.
Okay.
Good for her.
They taxed it.
She
you
started
were living in a
being
socialist regime.
Absolutely. My grandma went full fucking Mao.
Damn, dude.
We overthrew her this year. Now she's dead. That's how she died. There was an uprising. There was a coup.
But yeah, I was thinking about.
I was like, I can get a Dreamcast. I mean, a G. I think it was in like 5th grade.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I never got it.
I got $300 my junior. No,
It's just fucked up for my parents.
to take it.
I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Well, it's
Can you
also-
imagine of it being like your son, like a 5th grader, having a?
I would take it.
I would take it.
Same thing.
Yeah,
I'd be like, there's no way. There's no way. What would you possibly do with it?
yeah.
Like I got $300 when
I could have got a Dreamcast. They should have given me a Dreamcast,
True.
and then spent the rest at the fucking Knights.
Should have revolted at the night. You think it all went to the night?
That all straight went to the.
I mean, they
Knights.
probably just bought you shit you needed with it.
Definitely.
So they were like, "No, dickhead, we're not spending this on."
yeah.
You should have got emancipated over it. Like my parents stole $1,000. I'm out of here.
I
dude.
should still try to get emancipated.
Could you file?
I wonder if you can. How old
I
can
think
you
at
be
like 24 you can file to get I might. That'd be so fucking funny.
to just be like legally you're not my parents?
Yeah, exactly.
I went like as a gag. As a gag, I got emancipated.
Just change your last name legally.
Hey, sorry for
We're
the
back.
quick jump. We had to edit. We just had to edit something there. I just started to talk about like my family. I didn't want you fucking freaks bothering my sweet family. Also, Wood called.
Yeah, it's kind of
We had
it was perfect timing.
It was perfect time. We had to let the Woodman in. We had to bring him in. He brought a can opener, I guess.
Look, Shane, I apologize. You trying to fall on the sword, but let's say what really happened. Lemaire started freaking out again, saying COVID wasn't real, like he did on the last.
Oh, I forgot
on
Lemaire.
Patreon. Yeah,
You missed it on one of the episodes.
yeah. On our Patreon, Lemaire was all like, "Dude, this is crazy. They make people like afraid to like let the air touch their face. This is so stupid. We shouldn't have shut down the economy." And I was like, "Lemaire, people are dying. What the fuck?"
And yeah, Matt was like, "We need to shut down the economy."
That's a bold move for your personal choice.
Yeah, I was like,
I
"Dude."
can't believe it.
Yeah,
Made
Lemaire
me-
started saying how like the case fatality rate was like like only not 6 times worse than the flu, and it was like, well, they fucking estimate the flu. They only really tested like 20,000 people, but then they were like, well, from that number, we'll like say that maybe 22 million had the flu, but with COVID, they don't base it off the estimate. And I was like, Lemaire, just knock it off.
Yeah,
dude.
Lemaire,
That's
come
crap.
on, man. You're out of your element.
This is serious, all right? Lemaire, look, the United States government, I know you don't think this is true, but they always have cared about super old people. This whole government is set up to protect those who we've abandoned in nursing homes, dude. And if you don't think so, you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Don't bring that shit to me. Remember when we invaded that country one time? We thought there was weapons of mass destruction. Turned out they weren't. And they were like, oh, sorry about that. We kind of fucked that up and just went and killed a bunch of people for no reason. It's not like that at all. So knock it the fuck off.
It's
bro.
different this time.
Yeah, they're good now. The
Fool
news-
me once. Fool me can't get fooled again.
Yeah, we've done that like 9 times.
I don't know if you know this,
We've done that
Lemaire,
like a lot of times.
but the
Could've been
news
a couple places.
organizations are owned by billionaires who have your best interests and that of the elderly at heart. So come on, please don't bring that junk back on this podcast. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
Hey, man.
And we're back.
We're back, dude.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you trying to cover for.
I remember, yeah. Last week I tried to step in when you guys were doing battle.
Yeah.
There's
dude.
I don't know if you got that, but Matt's clearly the one saying.
Yeah.
What, was this on the Nate episode? The Nate Marshall one?
No, yeah, on Patreon. All
Yeah.
I was saying is if, like, I let my experience be the judge of how I think about things. Because at the end of the day, it's impossible for an average person to figure out exactly what's going on. You pretty much you just watch the news, and you know you just believe one thing or you don't, and that's kind of how you rock. Until like when people start quoting the numbers, it's like, dude, you can pick one study of anything and be like, oh, here's what happened. Until there's like a meta-analysis of like, oh, here's all of the data. People just don't have that right now. But
I'll tell you what, dude.
What?
Something munched my hand last night.
Yeah.
Dude, you see that?
Ew.
I think it was a mosquito bite.
You think
but
it was
it
mosquito?
itched like crazy last night, but now it hurts like a fucking like bruise. I got munched.
dude.
I got
You
munched
been
by
benching secretly? You got
No.
benched by the bar? You
No,
been
this was
hiding
middle of
from
the
it?
night. Middle of the night, I got munched by like what we can only hope was a mesquite
True.
instead of a spider.
It might be the next outbreak, dude.
Could be a bad
We
spider.
could have a mutated spider outbreak next.
That would be trouble.
But yeah, that's what I was saying to Lemaire. I was just like, jumping right back in.
Yeah. Let's
All
talk.
I was saying is if you
let's
stop,
talk COVID.
If you stop watching the news, you wouldn't be as afraid because your direct experience. There's not like,
Well, you wouldn't know.
dude. We've had
If you
flus.
didn't-
We've had flus that are. I'm not like I said. I don't want anyone to get this, but it's like there was a flu where it was like the same, like a 0.03 case fatality rate. We had 2 of them in like I think the 50s and 70s. Ask anyone who has lived through that how it was. Like, I don't know. We didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's like, again, it's bad. It's not a good fucking thing because they wipe a ton of people out. But like,
Yeah,
dude, like, I
Lemaire.
can't let the air hit my face. That's what Lemaire was saying anyway. And I was like, Lemaire, dude, mask up. Knock it off.
That's what I thought, dude.
I mean, we're bad boy bubby status where we're like going outside and we're like, it's like, go outside. It's like, don't spread it. Don't get it.
Although it is, I will say that this is very annoying. Like, I'll go do a show and somebody will be like, take your fucking mask off, pussy.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm around. There's 4 shows this week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be around 400 people.
Oh, yeah, put a
I'm going to
mask
wear
on.
a fucking mask.
For sure.
And if you come up to me to be like, yo, let's take a picture, please wear a mask.
Yeah, well, that's
It's very annoying to be, I've like gone out of my way to avoid it.
yeah.
And then I'll be at the bar and some dude without a mask will like walk up to my face and be like, do you mind? Like just breathing straight into my face. And I'll be like, hey man, chill, how are you? Like
Yeah,
put the
yeah.
mask on and they're instantly like, I don't fucking have it. I'm like, I know you don't.
Dude.
Relax.
I mean, yeah, 400%.
So.
But it's like, what they could do is say, all right, that guy should be able to go do his thing. And then if you're like, hey, dude, this shit's terrifying me. I don't want any part of it. I don't have, like, my immune system's not set up for this shit. Dude, chill. Go hop on the dole. Go get paid. But just let the boys who want to work, let them go do their fucking thing. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, it's equally dickish to be like, take that fucking thing off, pussy.
Well,
It's
no,
like,
nobody, actually, I will take that back. Nobody's been dickish towards me, but they will like jokingly be like,
break
you
your balls.
pussy.
Well, it's just something
I'm
to call
like,
someone a
I
pussy
understand,
on.
for sure.
And they're happy to see you. They're like,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
here.
yeah.
It's just something it's nice to call someone a pussy about that.
Yeah.
But
It
I
is.
mean, when I see someone driving in their car with a mask on, my honest thought is like pussy.
Yeah.
To have your, but then again,
I've accidentally done it a few times.
I've done it too. I've come out of a store and been driving. I'm like, fuck,
Yeah, everybody's driving laughing at me.
When you're driving, you caught it. Did you keep it on? Did you take it off?
took it off.
Oh,
immediately.
I absolutely took it off. Took it off quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
Wait, you kept it on?
I'm bought in the other way. Like I thought Trump was gonna die. Like we went to the hospital I'm like propaganda the other way, where I'm like, damn, dude, what they gonna do?
So
I
imagine-
heard that windbreaker shift.
So imagine you heard the
I
wind
thought,
moving?
yeah, I heard the windbreaker over
ahead.
there on
What'd I
Lemaire.
do?
I thought he was excited to have an ally. He was about to jump
What?
back into this fight. I know
No,
you
I
were.
was
that in
saying-
the studio.
Oh, talking to
I
the
don't.
mic.
Yeah. Why would he wear a
The
fucking?
gym teacher?
The noisiest possible material.
He's just fashion.
Dude, your
Why
squishy's
would you?
off.
Yeah. Why would you be wearing a fucking windbreaker to work sound?
He wore swishy pants, I think, the other day. He was the last person I've seen in swishy pants.
Totally cavalier. Could get fired any day.
I do wear swishy pants. Yes, I wore them yesterday. And-
Jesus. What type of jacket is that?
Oh,
Don't mute your mic. Leave it on. Live in this
Yeah.
shame. Live in this shame.
It's a sick shirt
fucking
though.
noise.
Sick Nike underneath.
Hell yeah,
People
dude.
listen to this at work, man.
Yeah, so, Lemaire, what were you about to say, Lemaire?
I don't remember.
He was just doing levels.
Yeah, I was doing levels. Yeah, I was doing
Yeah, I saw that. I caught it.
Quite the hot dog.
Who, Lemaire?
Yeah.
Lemaire, we've been saying it. It's crazy to see the transformation of Lemaire in the last couple weeks. Maybe because I wasn't around him
Yeah.
for a while. I didn't know you turned into such a hot dog, dude.
Keep that.
He's a hot
That
dog.
facial hair's new too, right? Did you have that at the roast when you fucking wore those lady shoes?
No.
The facial hair is nice though. The
Yeah.
facial hair seems like a very humbling
Yeah. It
gesture.
works for you.
So I
Have
work
you
out.
eaten any pussy?
No.
No.
Fair enough. You shouldn't do that.
Well then,
Would you
quit
eat
hot
pussy?
dogging.
What?
Quit hot dogging.
It's for me.
Yeah, but you're hot dogging like you're eating a bunch of pussy.
No.
Which will
I'm not
keep you
trying.
away
You gotta
from
start
actual
hot.
pussy.
You gotta eat pussy and then hot dog. You're
not
you're
hot-
tiptoeing. You're fucking high stepping down the sidelines right now.
You can I think you can hot dog.
Hot dogging, zero pussy hot dogging.
Hell yeah. I think that's fucking powerful. You get no
Zero pussy hot
dog. That's fucking sick.
On paper, it does sound great.
I mean, dude, we had the whale man. I'm thinking about the whale man that came to our school.
yeah, I remember the whale man.
Yeah, we had a whale man. The guy came to our school. I don't know how he lined this deal up. This guy with the ponytail was like an expert on whales, and he would go to Catholic schools and be like, I should go talk to your school about
Your school's
whales.
gonna need to know about
Apparently,
whales.
he was a secret neo-Nazi as well. That was the other thing, too. Confirmed by my boy Shutsky, who said he heard him spitting on the church steps, and he was a Satanist
Oh, yeah.
and a neo-Nazi. But I don't. Yeah, I've talked about this before. I don't mean to dig up old dirt. But
True. You do continuously trash the whale man.
I mean, the fact that again they could,
It's incredible that a guy was a whale man
and he would go.
at a Pennsylvania school
Yeah.
to be like, "Hey kids, let's talk about marine wildlife." Oh, all you are going to be like accountants? Damn.
And I don't think he was an actual marine biologist. I think he was a dude before the internet who just like read one book on whales, and everyone's like, "You're an
Yeah,
expert."
that's what you had to have. You had to. People were Wikipedia, and there would just be one guy in town you'd go
Gotta
to and be
respect
like,
that guy.
"Yeah, who's the whale guy? We got to call the whale guy."
Whale man came in. Dude, we
Call
had
him alone,
we had
dude.
the whale man, and we
The whale man.
we had the whale man, and we should start doing like a Karl Malone impersonation sketch on this show. That'd be great, dude.
True.
Like, maybe one of us will dress up.
There you go, full blackface. Anyway, then work late night. Anyway. Anyway.
Oh my god.
But Lemaire, you're gonna let my man here dunk on you on the COVID. Where was that courage? Remember last week when you had a bunch of courage? Now this week, Matt's gonna come in here and dance on
My
you.
main point was again, if you stop
Hot
again,
dogging.
if you stop watching the news, you wouldn't be as scary. You
Yeah.
wouldn't be scared. The news is what's hyping everybody up right now, dude.
That was not your main point.
What was my main point?
It definitely wasn't that.
That was one of my top points.
Your main point was one of my top points. I think your main point was we shouldn't have shut down the economy.
Exactly.
That was it.
Exactly. And if you let your experience be the judge rather than just being like, "What did you say, Don? You okay? I'll be good." And then all of your relationships are based off that. Dude, again, once you get out of the quest for literal truth, way easier. Because you're never going to prove anything right ever. There's always conflicting information outside and within you because you're in your head at some point you're having both perspectives on some level. Otherwise, you're not thinking. That's what thinking is. It's like,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Oh, well, maybe not. And if you just shut off the maybe not part, you just become, basically an automaton.
Can't turn that maybe not off.
But that's what people don't want to
I got a
realize.
strong maybe not.
Everyone does. If you're paying
Yeah.
attention,
Like the regulator.
people
Yeah.
are like, I'm a Republican. It's like, yeah, but within you, you do have a part of you that argues kind of the other side. When you're like we can't have the board, we can't have kids coming over the border. Ooh, Whoa.
Come on, boy.
Can't have kids coming over the border, blah, blah, blah.
Can't have kids.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, dude, you know how they have, like, when people defend, they'll have, like, kids who are, like, in tinfoil blankets and over the border. And people will be like, shouldn't have came here. That's what you get. But it's also like, all right, well, maybe we could fucking make it just you know, teeny bit nicer. And in their head, they're probably like, is that kind of fucked up we doing? No, it's not. Shut up, dude. And if you were in your friend circle, if you guys are all, you know, a certain political persuasion, and you're just like, I don't know, I think it's kind of fucked up. They're all like, shut the fuck up, dude. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So it becomes more about kind of like keeping your social interactions in check versus like an accurate picture of reality. That's all I'm saying, dude. You know.
Does this have to do with the it's something called individuation, the process of individuation that happens in maturity? Do you know about this? Can you just tell me about this? I'm trying to learn about it. I know a little about that. You know, it's if you can get out of the hive mind, it's actually a terrifying thing to do. But the idea is you're supposed to kind of think about what you initially want to do, what you actually believe, and try to pursue that as much as you can. Yeah.
This is what the whole Matrix thing of like there's a bunch of Agent Smiths who come up and they're like, stop doing that, stop doing that, stop doing that.
Oh, shit.
So, but it's just really just figuring out what you're actually into, what you actually believe, and trying to be as honest with that as possible.
I go through spells of like 20 minutes on YouTube where I'm trying to fix everything in my mind, and then just like little words stick. So I was like, I have no other chance to ask you, so fuck it.
You can text me, it's no big deal.
Yeah, all right.
But I'm not like an expert. I know it's just the process of becoming your actual true self rather than your preordained social roles that you kind of take on and, you know, live out. That's all.
Is that when you have to regulate how much you yell at yourself? Like you were talking about the two voices? You know? Where you're like the one guy thinks this, and then you're, what was the voice you said? Yeah, that?
Talking about Paul, you're like treating your thinking rational mind as a roommate?
Yeah,
and then,
maybe. I hope. I'm trying to get out of it at this point in time because Shane didn't look at me when I asked for help, so I'm kind of fucking out here on a limb. So I'm
wait, what was
takes his
no,
fucking
you
pants
said
off soon because I'm dying.
You pointed at me and said, what was the thing you called him?
Yeah, I'm not saying it was a
roommate?
good grappling hook for help, dude. I missed the building, but
Yeah, I was like,
fucking deck.
Well, yeah, that's the idea that your mind is typically trying to solve problems all the time. It's trying to it's trying to make your life better and better and better and better and better. And it doesn't really kind of look at things as they are. I'm like, oh, this is kind of sweet. It's always like, well, this is sweet, but there's this thing, you know, you kind of drive yourself nuts. So yeah, that's the one thing you call your mind. You put your mind as like a different thing. You call it Paul or like Joe or whatever. So when you're thinking like, man, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, you can be like, thank you for your input, Joe. But and this is what I was saying before, in terms of literal truth, like you start figuring out like, does this suck? Do I suck? There's no way you can ever figure that out. But you can say like, functionally, does it work if I just ignore that and do the thing I'm supposed to do? The answer is yes, dude. That's what functional truth is all about. So,
all right.
But yeah, if you're looking for literal truth, the best thing you can get is a bunch of people who disagree with you, and then you just make like a covert bond to like never disagree with each other on a certain level. And then, you know, that's just that. People come in like, well, actually, you're like, fuck you, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
Echo chamber shit.
yeah. You know the deal.
I got that at the end.
You know the drill.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't look. Come on, I don't want to hijack the cast. I have other
No,
outlets.
no.
I asked.
He asked,
I
yeah.
have other outlets for this kind
This
of
is
stuff.
good.
Thank you, bro.
I've
been doing deep.
All I'm thinking about
You're
is
doing
just
yoga. You're talking
all I'm
about-
thinking about is these two fighting. That's all I want.
True. Well, we could when we do the Patreon. I do
Yeah.
have a thing I want to try with them. I went to California and I scored some weed goodies, so I'm gonna have them. I'm thinking of some challenges we can do.
Oh,
to have them
fantastic.
compete. I have two
Challenges and
king
intellectual
size
and-
cones.
I would say there's a pull-up bar out there.
Ooh,
That would be like a soccer
wow.
game, dude. That might be 1-0.
You think it'd be?
I think that's a 0-0 draw. And don't get me wrong, I'd be right there with you, boys. I'm not trashing
How
you.
many pull-ups? Do you
Especially with my
guys
bug hand.
dude? On break, we
You got
should.
one
How you
hand.
gonna ignore the bug
You
hand,
gotta
dude?
Stallone it.
What, the bug hand?
I got fucking munched last night by possibly a
Shit,
widow.
that could have been a widow.
You do hate
It could be a widow, dude. Yeah, because we had bed bugs 2 years ago.
I remember.
And I
Oh.
literally cannot stop thinking about these fucking things.
Really?
For 2 years. That's how. Do you ever get bed bugs?
Yeah, I told you I was
Oh
in a
yeah, you
hostel
lived
in
in
Brazil.
bugs.
I was in. Well, first of all, I had fleas. That was horrible. I had a hostel in Brazil where they were like, I was like, why is everyone leaving? It was a 12-person room. Like, I was like, why is everyone leaving? Like, there's bed bugs. And I was like, from the nursery rhyme, like the bed bugs.
I know. I
bite?
didn't know bed bugs.
Dude, I slept in bed bugs for 3 days and then just went back to Philadelphia. I didn't.
Well, no.
think
I
they,
mean,
like,
did you get them? Did you bring them at all?
I don't think so. I
Yeah.
mean, no, we didn't have them in our apartment. You know, to my knowledge.
In your apartment, it's the worst.
You see them jumping around.
You don't really see them ever.
Ah, that's
you
the
never
worst.
see them.
Yeah.
You gotta like look for them like with a flashlight in the corners of your bed and shit. But it's like this level of like PTSD type shit that just never goes away.
Yeah.
Like I'm always looking for bed bugs now.
Well,
It's
you've
wild.
always, even in Philadelphia,
I have been a real bug guy.
you have a thing for like little tiny bugs. Like they
Yeah.
fucking freak you.
Yeah.
Like,
You
dude,
did get wrecked at one
Look at
time.
this thing, dude.
so you think the bed bugs, you think there was one lone survivor, like one I Am Legend?
Yeah, dude.
That survived?
I think
with,
there
like,
was
your
one
underwear?
Marcus Luttrell. Mattress Luttrell. I think Mattress Luttrell got me.
Let me see that. I'll tell you if that's a bed bug, but
It's not a bed bug.
Nah,
it's
that's
not a bed bug. This thing is either spider or mosquito.
yeah, let me
But
see.
it
If
itched.
it's spider, it should have two holes. It should have two holes.
No.
I don't see 'em. That's definitely not a spider bite.
Well, then how come it doesn't have one hole from the mosquito?
Could be
I
something
think
else.
your spider hole bite.
Could be something with a boar. Could be like some sort of horned caterpillar.
It could have been,
Fucking Pokemon.
You might
dude.
you might have got rammed by a horned caterpillar.
This thing, this thing woke me up. How bad it itched.
Really?
I was itching my fucking hand all night, and then I was like, "What? I've never been bit on the inside of a hand by a mosquito."
True.
You always
It could be an ant bite.
Ooh.
Ant
I
in
can't
my bed.
talk on
Yeah.
this. I thought ants had venom once. I'm embarrassed of this topic.
We got ants in the bed.
Possibly. Well, ants do. Like, it's slave venom. That's why it, like, itches.
No, they don't.
It's like
I lost this
mosquitoes.
argument.
Hold on. What
once.
about a fly?
Really?
This fucking retard had something wrong with his eye, and he claimed an ant got it in his eye.
And it was venom because I thought it was like Daddy Longlegs.
I've never heard any.
Daddy Longlegs have.
What was the
None
answer?
of
Daddy
this
Longlegs
was
don't
real.
have poison.
I just was attached to it after 10 minutes of telling you guys.
I
about it,
understood
so I
the
read
daddy
it all the way
longlegs.
down.
The daddy longlegs venom story is true. A lot of people believe that.
Okay.
About like they have so much venom it could kill a guy, but they can't puncture your skin with their fangs.
Damn.
Yes.
It's not true. It's not true, but that's a very common fucking lie. It's common enough that a fucking guy like me believed it.
True. What's up?
I built lies on top of that foundation.
And then
of lies,
he
dude.
took the daddy longlegs legend and built it into ants.
It's like everything
And
has.
then in the eyeball and then
And
crushed.
one day he had a fucked up eyeball.
Yeah.
I think clearly just pink eye.
I did get pink eye a couple times that year.
Yeah, I think it was 100% just pink eye.
Nah, that was.
And he was like, what I think happened was, I think an ant was on my hand,
Yeah.
and I went like this and smashed an ant into my eye.
Obviously got the venom.
He thought instead of just like, this was clearly fucking pink eye,
Yeah.
I think what happened was I picked up an ant and shoved it in my own eye.
Well, to be fair, did you try?
What was the actual, was that close to what you thought it
That
was?
was exactly the math I was doing.
Yeah. And I had to, it was one of those, it had to be one of those, like you don't want to call somebody out on like a blatant, like, you're wrong type
I
thing.
thought there was wiggle room. I
But
thought
this
it
was like
sweating.
100%. I was like, no. Dude. Like, just
would.
It came down so hard the other way. I was like, there's got to be wiggle here.
It would have been easy to.
wasn't.
Well, it'd be. Try to stay on the mic a little bit there, Woodman. Wood, try to get up on the. Yeah, there you go, dude. So,
don't
how was
worry.
Woodman sounding in the mirror? Is he fading in? He's good. All right, good.
I rock back.
Easy way to tell if you got an ant in your eye, if you got some sort of ant venom, you should have tried to shrink yourself.
And then get knocked out by a black guy in New York.
Already got knocked out.
That was a good punch.
Oh,
Rick Moranis?
Mick Moranis. Yeah, someone finally got him back for shrinking those damn kids, dude.
Yeah. I hate people playing with my damn kids.
I think it was that 60-year-old guy who jerked off on Zoom. Was like, Rick Moranis, you motherfucker.
playing
Shrinking
games.
them
dude.
goddamn kids. A science experiment's not worth it, Rick.
That's the devil's work. Can't be shrinking
And then the next one you made them big. What the hell's wrong with you, Rick?
Can't be shrinking old damn kid.
Shrinking your own kids?
Yeah, solid one punch.
Oh, dude, what is that?
Have you seen
Across
it?
his body.
Oh,
Dude, Rick
I-
Moranis, he's walking down the street in New York and some dude just suckered him and kept walking. Sick
When
move.
someone thought he was Woody Allen, it was like, pedophile motherfucker.
It was under the scaffolding too. Rick
Yeah.
Moranis hasn't been able to take a punch his whole
Oh,
life.
dude.
Of course not.
He's like 60.
You got knocked
now.
out under the scaffolding? Fucked. Every time I walk under there, I'm like, I wonder if I could jump and hang.
seems
He was probably looking up like, I wonder if I could jump and swing. Just got fucking.
No, he was definitely walking. He was like, okay, this black guy's not going to hurt you. Everything's fine. Don't be afraid of a black guy, Rick. God, what are you, Rick? Oh, no.
That'd be funny if he was the black guy was with his wife. He's like, honey, here's that motherfucker that shrunk the kid. Honey, here's this that motherfucker go right there.
He's like, son of a bitch now.
They're in the motherfucking grass, Rick. They're lost. Everything looks like a jungle, you motherfucker. This is karma, Rick.
It was. Rick took one to the chin, dude. And then he just laid. He was laid. It was fucking,
Said he's okay.
yeah, he said he was fine. He was in the hospital longer than Trump, though.
Remember the Philly comedian who got knocked out? There was a dude on his porch, like
Yes.
gargoyle style, and fucking.
Yeah, we talked about it. It was
We had him
That was
on.
the last time I did
Watkins.
this. Yeah.
It was Watkins.
no, it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't Watkins.
Eddie Hansen.
It was
Hansen.
Teddy Hansen.
Teddy Hansen,
He
yeah.
got
Yeah.
gargoyled. He was just
Yeah.
chilling and somebody came to life and fucking
Yeah,
killed him.
black dude got him.
He was on his own porch.
God damn,
It's
dude.
terrible.
No.
I wonder, do you think that guy was just like a grown-up kid who was just a knockout game veteran? Who was just like, I don't even sneak up on people anymore. I just see celebrity. I only knock out celebrities.
Like Tyson taking a fight
True.
every now and then.
I
now.
mean, dude, if you wanted to, play the knockout game, you should only play it on celebrity. That'd be so funny if
Yeah.
people started going around just knocking celebrities out. Like Brad Pitt just gets cocked.
True. That actually would make the knockout game like people would like be like, actually, this is pretty good.
It would make it more like
Just one punch in like Harrison Ford.
Oh,
It's like 92. You just level him.
it's Kathy. What's like Kathy
Han
Gifford?
Solo ass motherfucker.
Dude,
Okay.
Kathy Griffin, dude. What's her name?
Yeah.
Kathy Lee, whatever.
Kathy Griffin.
the small one.
Kathy Griffith.
Just someone.
Kathy Griffin.
Yeah. Say it 10 times, dude. You start being like,
One of them's something.
yeah. The lady who did the Trump head.
Kathy Lee Gifford.
Kathy
No.
Lee.
Kathy Griffin.
That's not right.
Yeah.
Griffin. Griffith.
Yeah. Kathy Griffin.
Red hair from Bravo.
Is it Griffith or Griffith? Come on, Lemaire. Hold on. Griffin.
How do you
Yeah.
type that loud?
Damn, dude.
Actually,
Terrible.
Woodman's in your ass,
Woodman's
bro.
all up on you.
Woodman's
I
usually
record
not.
in a basement that like I have to time the fucking air conditioning and shit. I'm very sensitive to outside sound. I don't have a
Woodman doesn't get after people like this. He's on your ass, dude. Think how unlikable you have to be for the Woodman to come at you.
I'm the most comfortable with you. That's why I'm chiding you.
Oh God.
That's nice if you would.
Yeah, that's
Wood, you're a great guy.
Wood, you're such a great guy.
Thank you.
Wood, what you up to, bro? So you
Yeah.
you had an ant in your eye. You thought you did. It's no big deal. You really
We did that. I just realized we're on camera.
Yeah.
We're on camera, and so I'm like, it just made
You
that
should keep your
worse.
back to the
Like,
cam the
thanks.
whole time. That'd be sick, dude.
You're fine. It's a sick fucking shirt though.
Good.
Dude,
Thanks.
that is a Colorado.
Colorado
dude.
Rockies National League champs 07.
I got it from AIDS Thrift.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of good gear in the thrift stores anymore.
Nah.
Why do you
No,
think
that's
that
good
is?
stuff.
Losing steam. Lemaire, do something.
I tell you what sucks is being fat and having to go to the thrift store.
True.
Because I can only buy off of other fats.
Oh,
And they're disgusting.
True.
None of them are 6'3".
True.
I buy my same shirts are from just 5'8" fats.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
They disgust me.
Just some dude just ripping loads all over.
How tall are you? I'm just joking. But I did get your height.
5'8".
5'8"?
As soon as I said 5'8", I was in my head.
I
I,
don't
was
know,
like,
dude.
that might be Lemaire's height.
I'd follow Lemaire to the thrift store. That fucking sharp blue shirt he has.
Lemaire does dress cool.
Yeah. Do you
Nothing
donate
like a
to the
sh-
thrift stores often, Lemaire?
Sometimes when I'm looking for suits.
No,
Why do you wear
donate.
suits?
Would you say it again?
Do you donate often to
Oh
thrift stores?
no,
It's messed
Never.
up.
Never once, right?
no.
What's up?
I need everything I have.
That's
I looked
not
up
true.
if Foreman Mills sells suits like a week ago. They don't.
Irregular suits.
No, just suits. I was like, I need a suit. Someone's getting married.
Foreman
soon.
Mills?
Yeah, I was looking for like.
What's
the cheapest
Foreman
suit.
Mills?
It's a fucking cheap store. It's like Burlington Coat Factory. You don't know what Foreman Mills is?
I've heard of it. I
Yeah,
don't.
Foreman
It's
Mills.
like Burlington Coat Factory.
Yeah, they sell like I went there. I usually would go there once a year. I stopped doing this because of this incident, but I would buy like 6 pairs of sweatpants. I would go to They're like fucking like $4. So cheap. Then I bought 6 pairs of sweatpants, and none of them had pockets. So I spent a winter just like holding my phone and wallet.
Oh, it
Like,
sucks.
dude. Fucking.
I just bought two.
Should be illegal.
I
First of all.
bought 2 pairs of gym shorts. They're sick. They're authentic Auburn, authentic Notre Dame basketball shorts, but they're too authentic, and neither of them have fucking pockets.
So you're telling
And
me
I like
NBA
wearing
players don't have their phone in the whole time while they're playing?
They don't. Man, this thing hurts. This thing,
You think it's starting to pulse?
I don't know, dude.
I-
It's not good.
Let me see that again. Let me see what that thing is.
It's much bigger.
That's
than it.
definitely not where a mosquito would ever bite you.
It would bite you in the
I've
hand.
never been bit on the inside. I get munched by
It
mosquitoes.
might be the stigmata.
It's not swollen either. It's like deep tissue damage.
It hurts.
You have like nerve problems.
Yeah.
No, you do have it out for little bugs, dude. You think there's little bugs getting you?
There was a time Jerry walked into the green room at Helium, and I had like my jeans rolled up,
Yeah.
and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I think we have fleas." I was looking in my legs for fleas.
No, you see them immediately.
And then I finally saw fleas like a year later for the first time in my life, and I was like, oh, I'm fucking nuts. I'm nuts, dude. I keep looking for tiny bugs, which I think is like a form of schizophrenia, or like it's like
OCD.
It's some type of weird, like,
it's a popular delusion.
Early sign is like you're constantly afraid of bugs.
So
one of the close ones, or one of the first ones you get.
So in the denial of death, they talk about this when, like, again, you're the overwhelming fear and terror of like just being a person and being obliterated or whatever. That you start to pick these little weird problems that like you can like kind of triumph over, to where you're like,
I can't triumph over the bugs.
yeah, I know.
I'm telling you.
But it's like bugs instead of like I'm like alone.
First
in the
off, if
universe,
you don't think
nobody
I'm
truly
entirely-
understands me, I'm gonna die.
If
My
you don't
body's
think
gonna be destroyed.
I'm entirely focused on being alone in the universe. You're out of your mind. The bugs are just exactly what's.
Well, that's
they're
because-
on deck, dude.
So you're on the
That's
different
constant.
side of neuroticism. I fall on this as well. That you've transcended all the social roles available to you, and then typically that comes with a person who, like, again, they say like the little humans as creatures have like sports, social roles, and like, you know, like, hey, you're going to be a good carpenter, and you know, not saying there's anything wrong with that, but like people will
Yeah.
just get into those, like, you know, here's TikTok on my phone, here's sports, here's the news, I believe it all. Then there's dudes who lift their head up from the pasture too long, and they start to like, what else is out there? And you know, they say people bite off a certain type of person who's neurotic bites off way more than they can chew, and that's typically you know, the stuff of heroes, I would say. They say neurotic, I'm like, heroes.
Absolute legends.
It's pretty funny to think about people just biting off way more than they can chew in life and be like, why isn't this working?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or they said the other side of that, people who just don't bite off anything at all. And then that's a whole other can of worms.
You were talking about earlier. I had a couple friends that were not funny at all. Like weren't even close to being funny. That's wild. Like zero.
Oh, dudes who just aren't funny.
Dudes who can't be funny.
Yeah.
I mean, like whole life.
Yeah, like he wasn't funny. I knew a couple dudes that were just not funny. Every once in a while, they'll like text me trying to be like jokey.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you suck at this.
It's like, what? Yeah, like,
You're not even close.
What am I reading here?
The worst is when people suck at it and then just hit you with a hard OL.
Ooh.
You ever run into those?
Yeah, 100%.
Like being mean to people.
Off limit.
I'm
It's an
kind of
off-limit
good at
attack.
that. I think I'm good at being mean to people in a friendly way.
You have tact,
without
yeah.
hitting people too hard. And then they'll swing back with something like actually mean.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, there's also a thing of like dude friendships that at least when I was growing up, that was like, sup bitch, sup pussy.
Yeah.
That was like a kind of like accepted way to go. But you can navigate pretty well of like breaking somebody's balls, and it's still kind of like,
yeah.
you can give people a needle. That's all.
I can also get locked into a gay relationship. We've talked about that, where like for some reason the relationship's just like faking that you're both gay, kind of.
Oh.
And then you just get trapped in it, where it's like, all right, we gotta end this bit. This bit's kind of
Wait, so what?
it's run its course.
How long have you been trapped in like a gay chicken?
I was in a slight gay chicken with DeStefano for a little while.
Were you really?
That he might not even know we were in.
Shout out.
I was with him today. That's why. That's wearing that shirt. I got mad a shirt. I did history hyenas earlier.
So tight. It's like when your dad goes to work and brings you something back.
Yeah,
You're like, thanks, Dad.
I'm gonna wear it right now.
I put it right on.
Yeah.
Oh, it fits. How'd you know my size?
I knew your size.
Thank you.
I knew
bro.
your size.
Change to XL. Go ahead.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, that was hilarious. He was giving me shirts. He was like, "What size are you?" I was like, 2X. I was like, "Do you have any?" He was like, "Oh yeah, our fans are fucking disgusting." And I was like, "Thanks." But I was slight gay chicken with him. I'm usually talking about each other's dicks somehow, like because I know he has a big dick.
Does he really?
I saw it. He
you
showed
see-
it.
where'd
He
you
showed
see
it to me.
Okay,
because it
fair
was
enough.
gay chicken. He was like, "Look at this." I was like, "Oh, sweet."
Showed you his dick.
Big
Yeah.
dick.
Flask, you're talking?
Is it a Brett Favre shot where it's got everything but it's not hard?
No, I think it was. It had to have been hard, but it was laying down.
So he probably got it in the Twilight Zone.
semi
Yeah.
laying.
You get it gonzoed
But
out.
boy,
yeah.
that thing
Nice, dude. Good for him. I'm proud to be wearing his face.
unit stuck with me.
Trying to this big dick energy to rub off on me, dude.
It will. You were out California dreaming.
True.
That weather will plump you up a
Dude,
little.
I'm not lying, dude. I
Pumps
was
you up.
it was so funny. I was
Balls
excited to report.
sagging.
My flaccid state was awesome, man. I mean, obviously I was practicing white tantra, so like, you know, I'm pretty backed
So
up.
you're
right
not
now.
coming.
Not coming. I'm in salt life, so I got like the mineral contents like crystallizing around my bird and just pulling it down a little bit. It's fucking awesome.
Dude, I went to another mall zoo.
What?
I went to I went to that aquarium
Okay.
in Mall of America in
No
Minnesota. Sick.
No doubt.
Bridgeport had a zoo in the mall.
There's more than one zoo in Bridgeport?
Yeah.
Wow.
One of them's in the mall. One of them just has, it's like the size of like the Gap, and it's packed with fucking animals.
So this is like a weird. There's a fine line
fucking
between a
stink.
zoo and just like a weird
did
dude's
stink.
basement.
It stunk, and you could, and there was like almost no rules. You could
Really?
just walk into
sit
every
bar
single
close to
cage.
it?
You go into every cage.
So what?
I was in there with capybaras, dude. I was petting them.
For the what?
It was fucking sick, dude.
You get
Yeah, he's high. Noah's high. Oh, I was hanging out with capybaras.
what's a capybara? You think the capybara might have licked your hand?
No, capybaras aren't venomous. Ants are.
What is a capybara?
You don't know what a capybara is?
No.
You've seen
I'm
them.
thinking it's like a goat.
It's the world's largest rodent.
What?
It's like a
Like a
dog.
penguin?
It's like a dog-sized guinea pig,
What?
and that's what they sound like. By the way, they make that noise. They're like, I don't know.
Oh, I know, yeah.
You know that like guinea pig noise? I don't know how to
I was
make
a big guinea enthusiast back.
Try
in
to
the day.
make it.
What?
The noise a guinea pig makes. It's yeah.
It's like a low squeak. Yeah.
That's a capybara. You've seen those boys. They get rocked.
Oh, come on now.
They're huge, dude.
You got to pet one of these?
I was hanging out with them. I was feeding them, but they are rodents. So they have like rat hair. They have like gross hair. But I was petting them. They're fucking sweet. But
Wait, so you're in Bridgeport.
I was at the
petting a
mall.
capybara?
I was at the mall hanging out. We were making like I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy some sunglasses, and then I walk. If I see a zoo, I'm in.
Yeah.
1 million every time I see a zoo. And then as soon as I got in there, you could pay extra money to feed whatever animal you wanted. Each
That's-
animal had food.
Indoor?
Indoors, dude. There was eels. There was a whole fucking giant tank of fish with shark. There was a fucking shark in there.
Fuck.
In the mall.
In the size of the Gap.
It was crazy.
All these animals.
It was wild. Capybaras. They had like wild cats next to birds. All the cats were just going nuts trying to get these. Like, it was a horrible zoo.
I mean, you got to pet a capybara.
I was petting
This is
the
like a
capybara.
Joe Exotic setup.
The first exhibit was just iguanas, just laying there.
No doubt.
And then
What time?
there was a sloth.
Daytime.
There was a sloth. Sick.
That's right.
But no, the capybaras were the highlight. That and the wallaby. There was a tiny fucking.
Stop, dude.
Have you ever seen a wallaby?
No.
Oh my
Did you get to
goodness.
pet it?
Wallaby.
Wallaby's like a mini kangaroo, except like fat.
Fuck. Well, that's the other thing too, man. If you don't have enough, you can come up. If you just get a couple of weird animals.
Oh, that's the cutest kangaroo ever.
Let me see that thing.
Yeah, look at it.
Oh man, dude.
What the fuck? There's bees are feeding it.
Did you buy food there to eat, or did you bring whatever to
Dude,
feed?
that's fucking adorable, man.
Yeah.
You get to feed that thing?
Yeah.
Can you like give it like Mentos? Like, do they give you?
Switch it up, Tic Tacs, number ones.
I was in there
You
with
know, the
the
capybara.
me and the capybara. I was feeding it, but they were on me, bro.
Damn, dude.
Was it as strong like a goat is, where like it's hard to move a little bit?
The capybaras were pretty easy to move. They were then I got to the Phil farting. Why would you do that?
Oh fuck.
Capybaras are top 5 right now.
Yeah,
Favorite
dude.
animals. They're fun to
Cop
be around.
one.
They're fun to be
Dude,
around.
you should seriously cop a capybara. You already got
If
the
you can-
Peloton.
You might be allowed to.
If you can own them in Connecticut, you can definitely buy capybaras.
Dude, look, you can definitely get one whether illegal or not. No one's gonna break your balls about a capybara in the house.
They
You got a
would, dude.
capybara?
Wait till you see their feet. They're crazy looking. Dude.
Really?
like the size of a big pig, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know they can't get anything in the rodent family typically doesn't get rabies. They get a lot of other diseases, but typically I
you.
learned that from squirrels because I had a squirrel on my back deck and I wanted to take it in.
I learned that from squirrels.
Yeah, I was
You wanted
looking-
to bring him in.
There was a baby squirrel on my back deck a long time ago, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna bring this guy in. And I was like, someone's like, oh, they're gonna get rabies. I looked it up, and I was like, yeah, rodents typically don't carry rabies. So I came out, the mother must have.
Somebody
got it.
tried to talk some shit and be like, well, you can't get that thing in
Yeah,
here.
it was my
Sounds like a chick.
four roommates didn't want to live with a squirrel, so they were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think it has rabies. I'm like, no, I looked it up, it doesn't.
We
Rodents-
had some squirrels at our old place.
We have raccoons
yeah.
too.
Holy
Every now and then,
shit.
a raccoon would come hang
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Big fat guy.
If you sat on that porch, like 20 squirrels would come by.
Oh,
They
yeah.
did not stop running. That was great. No. That was nice.
Where
They'd
where
be a
do
little
you
too close.
encounter capybaras in the wild?
I definitely know the Amazon.
South America?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
you got to get one.
I think they're like the #1 food source.
Yeah,
Amazon rainforest.
everything munches those guys. Everything munches these things. Every nature documentary you'll ever see is just capybaras getting rocked.
Fuck,
So if you
man.
get one,
But-
we'll save it.
But you should see the baby capybaras. I don't know if you've ever, just smaller versions of the big ones, but like almost exactly proportional to. They're
so fucking funny.
But Mary, you're gonna want to bring that up just for your own enjoyment.
How quickly do they grow too? How quickly do they go from small guy to huge thing?
Probably in like a year, I would say.
Everybody knows these guys rule.
Yeah, animal. I didn't know what the hell that thing was called.
Yeah, capybaras.
Crush that.
They look like a hamster mixed with a hippopotamus.
Yeah, that's basically exactly what it is. That's actually exactly what it is. And they're fat, little chubby asses, dude. I might end up fucking one, dude. I might get hot and fuck one of these capybaras one night.
That'd be tight.
When I'm being king of the good times.
Yeah, so what was the party?
King of good times isn't as good as Mr. Cool, but
King of Good Times.
King of Good Times rules.
Yeah.
Especially if you're Indian.
What was the documentary like with these Indian billionaires?
It actually kind of sucked, other than the fact that he called himself King of Good Times. That's all. It was just he was trying to sell beer, and there was like prohibition in India, so he like started an airline with the same beer name. He like invented bars in India.
Did he really?
In like the 80s.
This guy was getting paid.
It was late. Yeah, this guy rules. I forget his name, other than King of Good Times.
How were they kind of chilling earlier?
And the name of the beer was Kingfisher. Pretty sick.
Nice.
How were they chilling earlier?
Yeah, what were they doing without bars?
I don't know. They were fucking Indians, dude. They're just sitting in circles. Sitting on, having like 3 dudes on a motorbike.
True.
Yeah, they just hookahs and shit like
there's
that.
dudes in India. There's a certain religion where there's these like kind of like monk type guys that they smoke hash and vow to never sit down, like ever. So they try to stand as long as they can, and they like lean against a wall. They get stoned, and they're just like they lean against the walls and
How the
shit.
fuck would you ever get stoned if that was your goal?
I read about
Man.
There's a book called Shantaram where it was a guy who like I think it's like he said it's an autobiographical tale, but I think he kind of embellished a little bit. But he like got out of jail in Australia and went to India and ended up doing like working for like Indian crime syndicates. And he said he came across a temple of people who like they weren't allowed to sit, or maybe like they weren't allowed to sit like all day until they went to sleep. So they would just smoke hash, stand up the whole time, like
For like 18 hours?
yeah.
On the wall?
That was the religion. Was like don't sit down.
Yeah, I always get annoyed when I hear that like monks do that type of shit, like vow of silence and shit.
Yeah.
Beat it, dude.
Did you ever see the Whirling Dervish?
Yes,
That shit fucking rules, dude.
it does.
Those dudes who spin for like 3 hours.
till
like,
they're
I've
retarded.
entered another world.
It's like, no, you're dizzy. You're very dizzy.
They don't eat for like the day leading up to that, and then they just like spin around just for like a fucking
Yeah,
day.
they're like faint. It's like, oh, it's
You guys
God.
did that in like Toys R Us when you were a kid.
Spun
Did the
and-
spin and
yeah.
fucking
For sure.
fall.
I get more dizzy now. I don't know what happens. As a kid, I used to be not that dizzy.
You get dizzier.
I was swinging my niece around.
You got
By
dizzy.
like I get dizzy after like one turn. Dude, if I move my head, I'm like,
Your balance goes mentally. It's
crazy.
We're getting old.
yeah.
That might be part of the challenge for the your guys' challenge to obtain this week.
True. Who can whirling dervish longer?
Who
can
can
spin
whirling
it too?
dervish?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be so easy, Lemaire.
You think you?
I think you might spin and put Noah into your orbit. Dude, I have a Peloton now. I can make fun of other people's physical shape.
for sure.
I'm pretty much jacked.
Oh, 100%.
Just having a Peloton in my bedroom,
all that matters.
yoked.
That's all that matters.
Have I used it once? Nope. I mean, I got it yesterday.
I can't wait.
I was
can't wait for
hungover.
you.
Oh, I'm so excited to use it.
Yo, let's slide. To the
Oh, yeah,
page.
let's slide on the page. Oh, wait,
have-
before we do,
Yeah.
if we're still talking capybaras, I also,
please.
please imagine 6 at a zoo.
Oh my god.
That's all. Just imagine be like, well, yeah, what the fuck's this animal? And I was like, oh, don't touch it. He's like, I'm not afraid of it, dude.
The squirrels on the front porch. He would smoke cigarettes, and the squirrels would get close. He'd be like, salt. Fucking playing through the window.
Yeah, he's funny about it. He's got like just the way you see people interact with things.
Bees are like animals. I never really got that vibe off them.
I think he treats them like they're dumb people. He's like, look at this fucking idiot. Like, you know?
I imagine his reaction was just kind of like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah, that was it. I was like, yo, let's go in. Although he did enjoy feeding the eels.
True.
The eels had a fucking like a gumball machine, and in the capsules were chunks of fish
Nice.
that you would just pour over, and the eels would come up and fucking Huge fucking eels would like fight each other for it.
Nice.
And they're terrifying looking.
Yeah.
Eels are fucking
Are
horrifying.
they electric?
Although one of them was a fucking big face fish came in and snagged it. It was hilarious. Dude. He was just sitting there. He had fat lips and like a long, I don't know what type of fish he was, but he was just sitting there watching. And the eels are stupid, so they were like looking for it. And as soon as he dropped it, the fat guy with the big face just snagged it. It was great. I think one of the eels bit another eel.
Did they really?
They were pissed.
So this is, the thought of you in a zoo at a mall makes me so fucking happy.
It fucking ruled. It was so fun. And then, I mean, the wallaby was great. He had sharp claws.
That's adorable,
If you
dude.
held it too high, he would grab you with his claws and pull you down so he could eat. He was fucking incredible. And then he would chew at you. He would just look at you and just be like,
Oh, man.
he was great. And he was albino.
Really?
He was all white. He had little red eyes. Oh, man. What a sweetheart.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it was a nice day. And then O'Connor came and fucking, ugh.
What happened with O'Connor?
O'Connor met us at the zoo.
Did he
At
really?
the mall zoo.
How was he at the zoo?
He lives by Bridgeport.
So he's been in the zoo 100 times.
He was at his parents. Nobody's ever heard of the zoo at the mall.
What?
Of course he didn't know. Nobody knows. I think I got, yeah.
You
I don't think
put
it's
out-
real, dude.
You might blow them up.
Fucking Aqua World, I think is what it's called.
Aquaworld and the zoo.
Yeah.
Who do you think owns the zoo? We got to find out and get that guy on.
Very-
I'm confused at how many animals got into it. This were the size of a gap. Like the way you're like,
Yeah,
eels
it
and
was like,
everything.
this kid was walking around with a snake. And I was like, holy shit, that thing's getting after you a little. Because this
Yeah.
boa constrictor kept trying to go like up his neck. Like while he was talking, he kept like pulling it down. And I was
So
like,
this
you
is
might want
just-
to take it easy on
It's
that.
just like a pet shop where you can just look at the pets.
It was just somebody bought a wild bunch of animals, threw them in this one room, and was just like, all right, you can walk around, you can feed any of them, just $20. It was great.
Damn, that guy rules, man.
Yeah, that might have been the king of good times who put that together. That's like a very entrepreneurial. What's it called?
Is it Sequest?
Yes, Sequest. What I call it? Aqua Quest?
Aquaworld.
Aqua World?
Dude, Sequest.
Aqua World might be the other mall zoo I was at in Minnesota.
Yeah, it might be Aqua. Yeah, that was a water. That was
much more
Yeah,
aquatic.
yeah. That was an aquarium.
This was I mean tossing in a capybara.
I almost said that was a water zoo.
There was otters. There was otters.
What?
There was 2 otters just running around. They were great. The trainer's door went into their cage, so they spent the whole day just trying to look under the door crack, like screaming at the trainers to get food.
Get some more food.
Every single animal in there was getting fed nonstop because that's the whole point of it. You just go in
Yeah.
and feed them.
Yeah.
And these guys, all of them were fat as fuck. Every animal in there was just getting munched. They were just munching all day. The one capybara didn't even. There was 2 capybaras. The one didn't even get up.
It was like-
I was in there. It was feeding time, and he was just. He didn't move once. And also, I was treating them. I thought they were like dogs.
Yeah.
I thought they'd be quick. So the first thing I did was throw food at it, just hit it in the face. And it was like, I think it was retarded. I couldn't pick it up off the ground. And there was no one around. I didn't fucking stick my hand out. I don't know how fast capybaras eat. I was like genuinely, I didn't want it to fucking, you know? And then I'm the asshole, you know?
What was it?
He was like, "Would you try to hand feed a capybara? You fucking idiot!" It's like, I don't know.
My best guess.
Yeah,
So you put your big beezer here, get your hand in. You're like, I was gonna bite you. You're like, oh, I'm not scared of
that's
this.
literally exactly what I did. I
Oh,
was like, "You go first." He's like, I'll fucking go. I don't care. And then he like stuck his head out. I was like, "Watch out, Brian." He's like, "Dude, fucking, I'm not afraid of these things." Yeah, bees are being indifferent towards animals. It's so funny. He did love the wallaby, dude. The wallaby melted his.
I mean, you can't not, dude.
Beezer's ice heart. That was just beautiful wallaby, dude.
I mean, Beezer's thinking about phone games and cigarettes.
Just
dude.
phone games,
So-
cigarettes.
in between that.
Looking at a wallaby, like, yeah, that one's actually pretty cute. All right. So we're gonna slide into the page.
Slide in the page.
We're gonna talk to Chris Wood.
I should show you guys the bounty. You
Before
guys-
we go, oh wait, don't. Oh yeah, show the bounty.
This
too.
is the bounty. These are gummies from California from a shitty dispensary.
That's what Lemaire and Noah are about
Vape
to.
cartridge,
Oh, they're gonna get fucked up. In
big
the break?
one,
Wow, that's a cool vape cartridge.
double cone, king size.
Whoa, dude.
Is,
Look at these two capybaras. Capybaras over there are getting hungry.
dude, so this is the Stanley Cup. We'll do physical
that
challenge.
thing's great.
In between, we'll do physical challenge, mental challenge. We'll do physical challenges, and then we'll take the mental challenges onto the Patreon. Winner gets all.
This 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th, Matt and I will be at Helium Comedy Club in Philadelphia. We got a live podcast the 18th. That'll be fun. Then the 23rd and 24th next week, 23rd and 24th of October, Matthew and I will be in Hyenas Comedy Club in Fort Worth and in Dallas.
Texas.
And then are you coming with me 10th and 11th to Zany's?
Is that in Alabama?
Yeah, the second one's in Alabama.
I don't think so.
I don't know. We'll figure it
I'll
out.
figure that one out.
November 10th, I'll be at Zany's in Nashville. November 11th, Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah, I might. I'll figure
That
it
burp
out.
smelled. I don't know if you got hit with that. I apologize
Didn't
if you
smell
did.
it.
Good.
Also, check out Romos Men's Team, dude. It's a new project I'm doing.
Romos men's team.
Romos Men's Team. Something I jumped
What
on.
is it?
Help my boy with it. Something you do. We do it Mondays. Basically, call your shots. Tell everyone here's what I'm going to do this week. Friday, check in, see if you did it or not. Just keeps people.
Oh, nice. A little
Pretty tight.
accountability.
Little accountability.
That was kind of the role of the church.
Basically,
Yeah.
it's pretty tight. You call. Dude, it's helped me tremendously. I'm like, here's all the stuff I'd like to do this week. Even if I do 50% of it, it's 1,000 times better than what I would have done. It's usually going to my basement and pulling up like YouTube and be like, I'm researching for the podcast. I'm looking at this thing. Dude, it's pretty tight. I'm a big fan. So
Keeps you accountable. It's nice, you know.
yeah.
Woodman,
What you got going on? Where can people
got-
find you, dude?
they need to listen to.
I have oral presentations, a podcast where I talk about one thing a week.
He literally just looked at me and laughed because he knew that would piss me off. Like he literally just wanted to watch me watch you go.
All right, I have a podcast.
Yeah.
Episode 50's coming up. It's big for me. I don't know what the topic's
It's gonna be great.
I might make a fucking shirt. Selling things. We're good. I'm excited
Who will
about
earn
it.
this Lito
Let's get these
pen?
people fucked up and they can read out loud.
I think the challenge will be they have to smoke
True.
one of these cones.
True.
They both have to smoke these
Good
cones.
idea.
That'll be the dizzy test.
The Woodman.
Get them
Start
to
doing
read
it
out
back.
loud. Get a book somewhere.
We
and
should
then
get. You guys should both. Actually,
high right
these
now.
two fucking potheads. They crush these shits.
Dude, these things
go.
have keef in them, dude. These are pretty strong.
All right. So will you guys get very high off that joint and then sit down and have trivia?
You got to read out loud. You gotta spin around first too. You got to get all fucked up.
Math
I'm gonna ask you
problems.
things.
Yeah.
It'd be so fucking
Yeah.
funny.
Nice. Well, the
Fantastic.
Patreon's gonna be great.
Be fun,
Patreon's gonna be better than that episode.
Well, maybe.
Definitely.
Well, I mean, they're the
Kind
people.
of clammed up. Kind of clammed up when he called me nice. I got scared. Sorry.
That had nothing to you picked it up. You should have seen it before. I was just staring at the
We were
fucking
both-
table.
Oh, I didn't tell you this before we go.
gotta think of challenges.
When we were jet skiing,
Great.
I forgot to tell you this.
Oh,
when we were
sorry.
jet skiing, dude, our fucking I had Brittany on the back the whole time, dude. Fucking
Sweet. That's pretty salt life, though.
pretty hot. It was pretty hot.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I would ramp. First of all, she's like, you're not allowed to go fast. I'm like, okay, whatever. We got on the ocean,
Fast as you get.
fucking ramping waves, and dude, I would feel her. She's up against my back, which kind of gets me hard thinking about it.
Yeah,
And
same
then
here.
she would just go. I'd feel her separate and come back, and I was just like, oh my god, if I fucking lose her, dude. So like, she's like, I want to go in. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? We still have like 20 minutes left. Don't be a baby, dude. So I'm like, fuck it. There were sea lions like 15 feet away.
I mean, there could have been some great whites out
Exactly.
there.
That's
bro.
I didn't know this going forward. So we're like maybe 20 to 30 feet away from the sea lions. We're on the thing. We're arguing on a jet ski. I'm like, I don't want to fucking go in. Blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, fine, fuck it, I'll go in. She's like, turn left. And I'm like, being a dickhead, I'm like, I'm going to turn right. I fucking turn right. And a fucking wave hits us. The thing was about to flip. So I just go, fuck it. And I roll off. And she's holding on to me. So she rolls off, dude. So we're like in the middle. We're in the middle of the ocean, too. The shoreline's like.
Cold Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, bro. We have life jackets, thank God. Dude, I fucking, in the ocean, Hasselhoffed her, picked her up, put her on the fucking thing, hop backed on. It's a 15-minute ride home, dude. And like back to the dock. Total fucking silence. I'm like, I picked you up. Did you see that? And she was just, dude, fucking total sourpuss. It was so fucking funny.
That's scary. I'd be scared.
I mean, dude, I'm not a big fan of swimming around in the middle of the ocean with deep in the
No.
ocean. But dude, it was like, I knew she's like 20 times more afraid than I am. We flipped off this thing, dude. It was kind of funny, honestly.
Yeah.
We both fell in. But dude, that was like, we were fucking going like, I don't know how fast we were. We're like ripping waves. before
You
that
bailing.
line.
You bailing on purpose.
Dude, I would have had a flip.
We gotta go.
I would have, dude. We were like up. I would have had to flip the thing over from the water, which, dude, that would have been like terror behind the walls.
That would have been so scary.
It would have been hurt us. She would have instantly tried to start drowning. She would have like.
She absolutely would have.
100%.
Eddie Bay at sea would instantly be like, I'm going to intentionally fake drown to make your struggle worse. Damn, dude, I can't believe that's the type of guy I'm already becoming.
What?
Somebody who's just like, remember when geezers would be like, women stink. And I'd be like, yeah, right, dude. What are you talking about? When I was younger, now I'm just like, ugh. I'm just imagining, dude, I'm not even in a relationship, and I'm like, being out at sea with my girlfriend. Ugh.
We
didn't have a girlfriend.
we ocean kayaked once. It was her idea. She wanted to ocean kayak.
I'm mad hearing that.
Dude, so I'm like, are you sure you want to do that? And she's like, oh yeah, I love it. I'm like, I was like, I'll ocean kayak. I love doing it, riding the waves and shit. Salt life. And
Not salt life. Adventure sports are not salt life, dude. I promise.
Dude.
True salt life is blacking out on the beach, and that's it.
After the
And
I
almost
understood
not
salt
get.
life.
No, salt life's
salt
sun up,
life's
sundown
like
is blacked out on the beach.
What? Don't fucking.
You wake up in a front lawn made out of stones in salt life.
That's not salt life.
What do you mean? Black out on the front lawn. That's
It's called
fucking stones.
alcoholism, dude.
That's salt life, dude.
That's what I'm saying. It's not salt life,
What do
right?
you think Jimmy Buffett was up to?
Smoked weed. He smoked weed too. Jimmy Buffett did smoke weed. He says
I'm
it
sure
in
he smoked
Margaritaville.
weed,
I
but
know he did.
he says it in what?
Margaritaville.
Yeah, exactly. It's not called fucking Doperville. It's not called fucking Potboyville.
It is sick. You get credit for a jet ski rescue, like on your.
That is pretty
resume.
sick.
Well, dude,
You got a jet
when
ski
we were
rescue.
ocean
If
kayaking,
she flipped kayaking, it's over.
we were ocean kayaking, dude, and I would be steering, and she'd be like, let's head towards the rocks, and I'm like, no, you what the fuck? So she would try to steer us. Into
Whoa,
the
she
jetty.
was crazy back then.
She wanted to get off of the. She
wanted to
figured,
get
like,
out?
She wanted to get as close to like a solid object as possible, but I'm like, dude, the waves will rip us into that, and that'll fucking hurt. So she was pure panic mode. So when we were jet skiing, she was in panic mode. There was times where I felt my arms turning from. She was trying to steer from behind with my arms. Like, we're gonna die, dude.
She's trying to ratatouille you into the rocks. She's trying to steer you.
She'd be like, and just start moving my arms. I'm like, that's when it, like, you
fuck.
can't be in. Dude, I let her drive for a little bit, and she did it for 2 seconds. Like, I'm off.
Yeah.
Dude, we were fucking flying, dude. It was awesome.
That is good.
Until we flipped. We stopped. She was like, stop. We
So
stopped.
you thought staying on the boat or on the jet ski would have caused it to flip?
We were flipping. The jet ski was it was tipping, going more and more and more about to flip. That's why I bailed off.
But you bailed off. Why would that help?
Because it's like if I'm on
Took
it,
the weight off the top or what?
yeah, because it's like if the thing's tipping and then we're
You
on
guys
it,
were
and
both
we start to
leaning?
lean to the side.
I see.
So it was like, and it was like, dude, this was like 3 seconds of reaction.
Yeah.
We're like, I'm like, holy shit, sea lion. She's like, turn around, and we go to turn around. And I go up, and we start going up, and I just went psh, and bailed off the thing.
Yeah.
because I was like, maybe and it did. It just
It was a
dropped.
gnarly bail.
It was totally no. I mean, this is my sea instincts kicked
It was a
in
gnarly bail.
for sure, dude.
Yeah.
For fucking sure. So that was
Quicksilver might have seen that.
That was an enjoyable fucking. Oh, Billabong, dude, Billabong already.
Billabong was
Billabong already had me. All right, sorry. I just wanted to
That was
tell you
funny.
All right.
Yeah, great story.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun, dude.
Man.
We fought about it for about 18 hours, and here we are.
Man,
No, we made up.
they have no idea just the damage. It's just in a dude's head all day.
Oh man,
It's just like, I can't believe I gotta have to have this argument.
oh dude, yeah, it's too fun.
I feel like you should have gotten credit for the rescue. Like that's
I
that's
got
the
it
angle I would
3
take.
days later.
The let's go left. I'm gonna take a hard right and flip the thing. I don't know,
It
that's
was-
understandably.
The problem was
I'm
she
not
was
saying
like,
I'm right.
she was like, turn around, and I would start to turn around. She's like, no, turn left. And I'm like, what the fuck is the difference? It wouldn't have mattered, honestly. I swear to God, dude. We go, and it was
Give her
this-
some credit.
This was a slow turn.
You wrecked the ship, dude.
This was a slow turn, dude. It was so funny because I was going like, she's like, I just want to go in. I want to go in. And I was like, put. Oh shit, and dude, we've been fucking flying. And then as soon as I go like 5 miles an hour, the wind.
Flipping one of those fucking things at sea, that would be very difficult.
It is. The guy was like, dude, you're definitely not going to flip it. It's really hard to do. And fuck, dude, a little wave hit us in the right angle, and we were off. If that thing had flipped, she would have went face down and been like, that'd have been an instant. I'm drowning as hard as possible.
And you'd have to be like, relax. You'd have to be like, just holding her up, like, calm down. She's like, I'm drowning. Don't tell me to calm down. It's like, you're not drowning. calm, fucking relax. Babe.
I would have taken off my I would have unbuckled my life jacket and just went.
Yeah, you would have had the jack.
I would have put mine on her and just been like.
All right,
let's roll.
yes, Patreon for the fucking stoner Olympics, dude.
Who will win?
Who
300 milligrams of gummies.
Text Lemaire or Noah. Who do you got? Who do you predict? So wait, before we go in,
Tell us on the events.
We got to make the events.
I think the main event should just be them getting very, very high right now, and then having trivia.
I think so. I
think
think
in this break we'll just work on. Well, you guys will work on trivia. I'll play one round of Battlefield 5.
I'll come up with good questions. Yeah. I'll come up with some real good questions.
Perfect. We got the guy from Oral Presentations.
Exactly.
Bunch of useless bullshit. Yeah.
Ton of useless bullshit. What a plug, dude.
Yeah, that's what's all.
There we go.
Nice.
We'll come up with some trivia.
All right.
Nice. This will be fun.
Wait.
Lemaire, what year was this? When was the Civil War? Please give it a shot. Don't answer, Noah. Noah's eager. I just want to hear what Lemaire thinks the Civil War was.
He's laughing. Lean off because he was mad he didn't get the question. No, he's going to lean off. Like,
oh, nice. Yeah. Pretty.
1862?
Wow. Pretty good.
No, 63.
It's like 61 to 65.
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
But still, I thought I was in my head. I was like, this is gonna be like 1910. You'd be shocked at how wrong people are on dates.
True.
But like, I'll fuck with my All right, we gotta go to the
Let's do it.
Patreon. Yeah.
hell yeah.
Oh,